It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Passes away, complete to Miller, up to the 15, to the 10, down to the 5, into the end zone. Into the end zone, Campbell County scored a touchdown. It brings the fans to their feet. It looks like that Hunter is coming up, calling the signal, passes away, wide open is Miller. To the 50, to the 45, down to the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, down to the 10, down to the end zone. Wow. Ethan Miller.
No flag.
No penalty flags. Touchdown Campbell County as everybody was on this side.
Yeah.
Ethan Miller wide open and runs down the sideline untouched.
Yeah. Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports, the presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Richard Perry's Pharmacy.
Follow the Cougars. Know you do.
Hi, this is Margaret Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson.
This is Jim Ferris.
This is Paige at Eagle Insurance.
This is Lane Steele with Bill Insurance.
This is Valley Roofing, East Coast's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President WPG at TCAT Jacksboro.
This is Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
So this is Frank. Frank, your owner.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hey, Campbell County Cougars This is former Cougar number 32.
Marathon has the fuel to keep your engine running and make good points. Because you never know where life is going to take you.
Marathon, available locally from Whitesboro or Powell.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
Hello, this is 2nd District County Commissioner Scott Kitts. It's an honor to serve you. Go Cougars!
Hi, this is Rayma Darty.
Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Hi, this is Greg Horton at the world famous George People.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Bird at Bird Street Print. Go Cougars. And Mr. Bruce.
Girls, of course.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
LCS at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hi, this is Teresa Dabney from Chat, Community Health of East Tennessee, meeting the need, and we cheer for the Cougars.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
From Dawson Stadium, it's Campbell hosting Powell tonight, a key game in the region. Number 2 Powell, probably should be number 1. Number 10 Campbell County facing off here on Reynolds Field. This is only the second time ever a top 10 matchup has been played on this facility here at Campbell County High School. You may remember back in 2013 it was Oak Ridge and Campbell playing. Campbell came away the winner that night. The Cougars looking to do the same here again tonight. The record's identical, but a little bit deceiving. Powell comes in at 6-1. That one loss came at Maryville against the Red Rebels. That's out of region. Campbell's loss came within the region. That leaves Powell at the top of the ledger at 3-0 in region play, 6-1 in all games. Campbell lost here a couple of weeks ago at home to Carnes, 41-34, and is 2-1 in the region, 6-1 in all games. Stay connected. Brent Allen's on next to talk about the breakdown of this game of Campbell and Powell right here on Reynolds Field. Stay connected. This is the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network. At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars! This is Jim Ferris with E.E. Hill Insurance here in La Follette. E.E. Hill is locally owned and has been in business here in Campbell County since 1925. We offer a wide range of insurance products such as short-term rentals, seasonal and secondary homes, commercial and vacant property, special event coverage, as well as health and life insurance. Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at lafollettepcp.com.
Coverage of Campbell and Powell here on Reynolds Field continues on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network. Jim Freeman in for Les Martin tonight. Well, Les, we wish you a speedy recovery, sir. And Brent Allen is along as well. Glad to have you along, sir. The breakdown tonight, number 2 Powell, number 10 Campbell. Powell can be number 1 without any trouble at all, coming in 6-1 tonight. Your thoughts about this team that's going to wear black and orange?
Oh, it's a really good team, no doubt about it. As you said, they played Maryville, one of the toughest teams in the state, year in, year out. It's a big game. I think you mentioned already, it's second time only top 10 matchup. It's a huge game for us, and Powell, you can only hope, kind of is overlooking Campbell County, because in the past couple of years it's been really all Powell's way, and I think that they may be overlooking us again tonight, and we ought to come out here with a win.
A big win a week ago on Blankenship Field, 38-7 over Oak Ridge. That was just an unusual whipping for the Wildcats by this team. Maybe still a little hangover from that win, you think, maybe?
Yeah, that's certainly something to think about. You have to keep that in mind. I mean, obviously Oak Ridge is not the Oak Ridge that we've seen in the past few years, but it's still Oak Ridge at Oak Ridge. It's tough with that train horn.
3 Tennessee, well, there have been offers for 3 players from Tennessee on this football team, and there's talent from just every position on the field virtually for Powell.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of talent on the field, not only in the skill positions, but on the line as well. So it's going to be a tough matchup, and obviously you hope that the coaches, our coaches that is, has game plan to try to take Nolan out of the picture a little bit. But of course, by doing that, you're double team and you're opening up another spot. But hopefully they've got a good plan for that.
Well, you're talking about Walter Nolan, the 6'4", 325-pound lineman that is the top lineman prospect for the class of 2022 in the country, in fact. But tell us about C.J. Allen. You know better than anyone his status for tonight's game.
Well, unfortunately, he won't be playing tonight. He received a concussion. I guess you could say mild. I'm not sure if there's such a thing as mild, but it's not too terrible. Looks like his symptoms are basically gone away. He should be able to come back for the Sevier County game, but he will be out tonight, unfortunately.
Okay. This turns the running game over to Will Lester, perhaps Blake Roberts. Skylar Clausen has taken some snaps at tailback this week as well in practice, but it all falls on the shoulders of Hunter White.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And last week he really came along after CJ went out, basically at the very beginning of the second half. Hunter White and the receivers really picked it up. First half they were off kilter, things just weren't working well. Second half they really picked it up and looked like the team that we know they can be. And if they can continue that tonight, keep in mind Hunter White had a little injury last week as well. He's a little stiff. I've been watching him warm up. He's throwing the ball well, but you can tell he's a little stiff. Hopefully he'll continue to warm up with the sweat and heat. He'll get into the groove.
We're talking about a back injury for Hunter White.
Yes, I think there's a lower back injury. Nothing serious, but it hampers his throw just a little bit.
Okay. Now, without C.J. Allen running the football maybe 25, 30 times tonight, what about Powell perhaps maybe not having that option to worry about defensively?
Yeah, I mean, if I were the coach for Powell, I'd let the guys up front pin their ears back, even send a linebacker, maybe two. That's not to say that Will Lester or Blake Roberts can't make them pay for it, but the percentages are a little better when you've got a kid that's been running that position for quite a while and proven himself. Will Lester did a great job in middle school as a running back. He's got the ability to do it. Blake Roberts also is very talented athlete. Either one of them could work it out. But again, like you said, if I'm coach for Powell, I'm sending the house.
Well, and of course, our linebacking core with Roberts and Lester, going to have them playing some offense tonight too.
Yeah, you certainly worry about the fatigue issue, but these guys are in good shape. They're young, CJ played both ways last year, every year, his whole life basically until this year, and a lot of other kids played as well. So they're young, they're tough, and like I said, I know that Will and Blake are both in very good shape. They may get a little winded, but it's not going to slow them down.
What's going to have to happen tonight for Campbell to pull off a win over Powell?
Well, a couple of things. You got to play really clean. No fumbles, no interceptions. You got to really pay attention to all the details. Drop passes have to go away. That we had so many last week and so many in the past couple of weeks, and that's not a hit to the receivers. It happens. I see professional wide receivers drop balls from time to time. These guys do it too. Tonight, they've got to actually catch the ball. They got to focus on catching the ball before they run, then try to pick up yardage. Obviously, the line has to be very, very tough. Dealing with Walter Nolan's going to be a handful, and of course, like I said, it's going to open up some things. But as long as they can figure out how to do that, and don't look for the big play, look to grind it out, look to get the ball up the field, keep Powell's offense off the field, and just grind it out. Short passes, what Campbell County does.
Sounds good. Powell and Campbell coming up here in just a moment. Stay with us. We'll visit with Coach Matt Price, Pat's Place, along the way as well. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all of mine supply.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
And welcome to Charlie's Pizza. We're world famous and always have been. We appreciate everybody's business. Everybody's like a family to us. We appreciate you. Come on down, sis.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
The world famous Charlie's Pizza.
The Cougar Countdown continues here along the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network. It's a top 10 matchup. Number 10, Campbell, hosting number 2, Powell, this evening here on Reynolds Field. Now it's time for Pat's Place with Pat Peebley. Pat?
Fans, welcome to Pat's Place, your Cougar football pregame show, right here on WLAF 1450 and the green screen, Channel 12. After an impressive defensive showing and a big victory over district foe, the Dragons of Clinton, the Cougars of Campbell County have re-entered the AP Top 10. Back in at the number 10 spot, they face their toughest challenge to date, the number 2 ranked Panthers of Powell. Powell has been dominant all season. Their only loss coming against superpower from 6A, Maryville. Last week, they absolutely destroyed the Wildcats of Oak Ridge in historic Blankenship Field. Now they come to El Hope Dossett Stadium to take John T. Jack Reynolds Field and battle our Cougars. Though Powell is good, the Cougars are playing outstanding defense right now, and the offense is really starting to kick on all cylinders. With it being 2 top 10 teams, This is already the premier football destination game of the weekend. And this is a game the Cougars can win. In fact, if they do, they'll be sitting in the proverbial catbird seat as far as the playoffs are concerned. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. Powell is a power. Can it be done? Yes. These Cougars are tough, and they know what it feels like to win. So fans, sit back and enjoy what is likely to be one of the best games all season. Thank you for listening to Pat's Place, and we will see you at the ball game.
Thanks, Pat. Stay connected. We'll talk with Cougar coach Matt Price coming up here in just a moment on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is how some banks see your small business. But your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
We've moved. Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical. And when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
Their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Skeeter Huckabee, and this is Doyle's Tire Shop.
It's Mr. Ralph. That's where I always come, buddy.
And what's your name, sir?
Robert.
Robert, how often do you come down to Doyle's Tire Shop?
Every time I need tires or a flat fix.
Bobby, how long have you been doing business here at Doyle?
14, 15 years.
Lace to pearls.
Just for girls and Campbell County Cougars, of course.
Oh, it is.
That's exactly right, Jim, and come and shop with us. Lots of things going on at Lace to Pearls.
Just for girls.
108 South Indiana Avenue behind First Volunteer Bank in what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
It's Campbell hosting Powell this evening. Both teams coming in 6-1. It's the game night roundup, and Brent, this is the biggest game, obviously, in probably the entire region, the Knoxville area tonight. Lots of media here. Saul Young from the Sentinels here in the photography, so that's a pretty big time for Campbell County and Powell. Carnes plays at Halls tonight, non-region game, but that could be interesting over there.
Yeah, I think it's a huge game. I want to see how Halls handles Deshaun Bishop. Looks like a lot of teams are starting to realize they've got to really load the box, and I think Halls are going to do it tonight. They may surprise somebody.
Clinton plays at Lenore City. This is a region matchup.
Yeah, big game. You know, we had the forfeit with Lenore City. It's unfortunate. We would have liked to have played them, but it should be a tough game. Clinton actually played quite well last Friday. Lenore City seems to be picking up a little steam. I think it could be a good game as well.
Well, of course, we've talked a lot about this game here on Reynolds Field, Campbell and Powell. This is an interesting matchup. At Greenville, the Green Devils ranked first in 4A. They're 7-0, hosting the Oak Ridge Wildcats.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the Wildcats tonight. I could be wrong, but I'd be really surprised if they can hang with Greenville tonight.
That game is a 2-4 Oak Ridge Wildcat team. As mentioned, Greenville 7-0 tonight as the Green Devils play. Next week, Powell and Catholic. That'll be a Thursday night game, and actually October 21st. That's going to be a big matchup.
Yeah, huge matchup, and a lot of great athletes on the field. You'd like for them to be coming off of a loss on that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, Campbell plays at home on Friday the 22nd after a bye week next week. Campbell will host Sevier County here at Campbell County High School. Stay connected. We'll talk more about Campbell and Powell. Plus, we'll hear from Matt Price, the coach of the Cougars, coming up here in just a moment on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein,
former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Nice and easy. Checking all your blind spots. Sorry. All right.
Marathon has the fuel to keep your engine running at peak performance, because you never know where life is going to take you.
It's the Cougar Countdown as Campbell hosts Powell tonight here on Reynolds Field on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network. Coach Matt Price joins us. Coach, coming off a big win, a tough win on Friday night, and it goes back to another tough opponent tonight, the Powell Panthers.
We have a huge task ahead of us tonight. I mean, Powell is probably one of the top teams in 5A, if not the best team, and have talent all over the field. So we definitely got our hands full, but like I told our guys this week, you got to expect to win every game, and then also you got to realize sometimes, you got to just tell yourself that you have a good team. And we have some great players on our team as well. And, I always say we're not playing Powell, we're playing ourselves, so we just got to go there and execute. And when our opportunities come, we just got to make them.
Well, I guess you spend so much time preparing for the other team. Your players maybe don't always realize that the other team is looking at you much the same way. You're 6-1. You've got a lot of great players, and they have a challenge ahead of themselves tonight as well. But this Powell team has some NCAA Division I prospects in a couple of places on this squad.
They are very talented. Probably, I think we were talking, one of the most talented teams that just top to bottom that we have seen in a while. I mean, they're up there. I mean, a lot of division, like you said, a lot of Division I kids, and of course with the Walter Nolan kid, who's I think a lot of platforms and number one prospect in the state, if not the country. So he's very talented, but they got a really good quarterback who I just call him an eraser. He can make bad plays, good plays really quick. So, and then of course out wide they got some really good receivers that have SEC offers and things like that. But like I told our guys, we still have to just play our assignments, and we got to play our techniques. And, because at the end of the day, you're still playing a game. There's going to be 11 guys on both sides of the ball out there. And 9 out of 10 times in these games, a lot of times the team that makes the fewest mistakes, the team that executes at the highest level, usually has the most success. So that's just what we got to focus on this week, and not focus on, obviously they have some talented players, but you're not going to stop one person at Powell and win. I mean, they have several weapons that can put points on the board, and then obviously that can make plays on defense.
Well, obviously Powell is not unblemished, coming in 6-1, a loss to Maryville. It's had a couple of stinkers. Won the Halls game, struggled to win over Halls 14-7 here just a couple of weeks ago.
Powell, I think one thing about them, they thrive off big plays offensively, and when they're not, sometimes when they're not making those big plays, and they've hurt their drives with probably self-imposed things that I'm sure their coaches are really trying to get squared away down there. So, but the thing that I've seen from Powell the last couple of weeks is their defense has just gotten so much better. I mean, I think a lot of the focus on those offensive skill guys and all that talent they have, but their defense is really, the last few weeks, been really solid. I mean, I know, those coaches do a good job, and Matt Lowe, there's not a better motivator probably in this area when it comes to high school coaches as far as getting kids ready to play. So they'll be definitely ready to go tonight. And, our biggest thing is we just got to eliminate big plays, make them snap the football, and then offensively we got to find a way to score some points. But to beat a team like Powell, you're going to have to score to win.
Well, I guess the elephant in the room or on the field is the status of C.J. Allen. Is that perhaps going to be a game-time decision this evening?
Yeah, C.J., he kind of got banged up a little bit against Clinton, and he's been evaluated all week. And, obviously we would want C.J. to play. I mean, he would want to play as much as anybody, but his health is the main goal for us and our trainer. And, obviously whatever's best for his health is what we'll do. So, we don't think that he'll be an option for us tonight, but at the same time, if the doctors and everybody cleared him, that could still happen. But, we're going to make sure that he's healthy and safe and because we still got some football left, and the better chance that we have to keep him for the long run is what we'll do. And nobody wants to bet there more than him and our players and our community. But, sometimes you can rally around if a guy is out, just gives an opportunity for somebody else to step up and kind of help lead the team.
Who would likely shore up those duties? Blake Roberts, maybe Will Lester, or a combination of both?
It'll be a combination of both, and even some other guys, receivers that can get in the backfield and do some different things. I know Skylar Clausen's worked some running back for us this week, and of course Will and Blake. So, it might be more by committee, and then of course, a lot of that will hinge on the way Powell plays us and what they're giving us and things like that. But obviously, when you got a senior quarterback in Hunter, who's a great leader, knows our offense so well that he can, he'll be ready for this and kind of help get us in right plays and make the right decisions. That no matter who's back there with him, it'll be a blanket for them to have him beside of them.
Your Cougars are 6-1. You've had some impressive wins. Do you think your team has played its best game of the season yet?
I say we can still play better. I mean, I think that's probably the coach talk in me. I mean, I really do. But I always look at things that we can always improve on. But I think right now, we talked about it Friday, is just getting the way our defense is playing the last couple of weeks, and just pair that up with our offense clicking on all cylinders for 4 quarters. I think we had 4 quarters we scored 68 points, but 2 of them was the last 2 of Carnes, and then the next 2 was the first 2 of the Kingston game. So we're like, let's just put 4 quarters together, offensively, defensively, and special teams, kind of all in one game, just to see, let's see how good we can be. And, hopefully we can do that tonight, and I think we'll have to do that tonight to be able to knock off somebody like Powell.
It's Campbell hosting Powell, a key region game here tonight on Reynolds Field. Coach Matt Price, thanks for taking time for us, and we hope you have fun and a great game tonight. We'll catch you here on the postgame.
All right, thanks, Jim, and as always, we appreciate what you guys do.
It's our pleasure, Coach, and we appreciate you, and we'll see you here on the TCAP postgame report here in just a little bit. Well, it'll be a while after the game, obviously. Stay connected. This is the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at lafollettepcp.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
I'm Tracy Labertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thank you, Tracy. This 3-bed, 2-bath home is located on a quiet, dead-end street just a few minutes from I-75, Norris Lake, and Norris Dam. Situated on just over an acre, located at 406 Meredith Road in Caryville, the exterior offers storage buildings, a barn with fencing around it, and an oversized 2-car carport. The interior offers a large all-season sunroom with lots of natural lighting. Laminate and tile flooring throughout, along with updated fixtures and cabinets, make this home feel cozy and move-in ready. Split bedroom plan with primary bedroom with en-suite bath on one end, with 2 more bedrooms and a bath on the other end. If you're looking for a home in the country, yet close to modern conveniences, this is it, and it's currently priced at $175,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Captain set to meet at the center of the field as Campbell is represented by Hunter White, number 2, number 10 for Campbell County, Skylar Clausen, and for Campbell County, number 23, Bryson Garrison for the Powell Panthers. The captains, the quarterback, Jordan Potts, and Jacob Sexton. There's the toss of the coin. Campbell has won the toss. Cougars in home blue, white numerals, orange football breeches, white headgear with the Cougar paw on the side. And Campbell County will receive to start this football game. So Campbell County will receive and defend the east end zone here at Reynolds Field. Stay connected to kickoff. Coming up next here, Campbell and Powell on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected. Meet our team: Miranda Baird, Judy Brown, Amy Cahill, Amy McGee, Dennis Powers.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's, 423-562-4928, 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
Dylan Stewksbury is set to kick it away for Powell. The ball is spotted between the hash marks at the 40. He'll kick it from right to left with the right toe. High end in comes to Ferguson at the 1-yard line on the far side. Brings it across the field to the 5. Angles to the near sideline. Stops, reverses field, heads up field to the 10. And it's 1st and 10 Campbell from his 10-yard line. Just underway here at Dossett Stadium. Campbell and Powell. High school football, the biggest game in the area tonight. Number 2 Powell, number 10 Campbell County. The Cougars starters on offense. Along the front wall for Campbell County, the center, Joseph Snodderly. The guards, Jaden White, Storm Webb. The tackles, Caleb Osborne and Jordan Pierce. Campbell County 4 wideouts, 3 to the top of the formation left. The ball is between the hash marks at the 10-yard line. Ethan Miller, 2 touchdowns, big game a week ago, is the wideout to the short side. That's the near side of the football field. Campbell traveling to our right. Hunter White catches the snap, throws near side. Miller has it, drops it. Incomplete. Defending for the Panthers, Connor Wheeler. It's 2nd and 10 Campbell.
Tough start. We talked about the drop passes from last week, and that's not the way you want it to begin. Obviously, you'd like to have a little better field position as well.
Campbell County splits Shanks to the top of the formation left, along with Jones and Ferguson. Campbell County 5 wideouts. Clausen and Miller, the wideouts on this near or right side. Powell in all white, black numerals, trimmed in orange, black headgear. 4 down linemen, including Walter Nolan. Here's the pass, near side, it's off the turf, incomplete, intended for Clausen. It's 3rd and 10, and I don't think there's any difficulty picking out Walter Nolan, 6'4", 325, and depending on what he had for pregame meal, maybe 330.
I agree. He's definitely definitely standing out there. With those first 2 plays, though, he was ineffective.
Number 99, you'll see him without much trouble if you're watching by television. On radio, just have to take our word for it. 3 down linemen facing Hunter White and company, 5 wideouts. Jones and Shanks and Ferguson, top of the formation, left near side. Number 1, Miller, and number 10, Clausen. 3rd and 10, Campbell. 11:43 to play. Opening quarter, no score. Pass upfield. It's caught! Hanging on and falling on his back. Devin Jones for Campbell County. Devin Jones at the 25-yard line. Needed 10, gets 15. 1st and 10, Campbell.
Yeah, wow. Great protection, great pass, and even better catch. That was just really sticky fingers on that. Looked like it was going to slip on through.
Big 3rd down conversion for Campbell on his first possession. No score. Hunter White back in the shotgun. The man snapping the football to him, Joseph Snodderly, also known as Jody or Jay. Snodderly coming in at 6 feet, 233, and a senior. There's the snap. The catch by White. Throws near side, complete to Miller, and he gets tagged immediately. There for Powell immediately to bring him down, Stephen Souls. And Campbell looks at a 2nd down and 9. I love the lit down marker.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Almost looks like a stoplight. 10:55. We're in the first quarter. Reynolds Field is where Campbell and Powell scrimmage. Coming on late is Blake Roberts. He'll line up as a tailback to the side of Hunter White. C.J. Allen out with injury tonight. Campbell has 4 wideouts. Top of the formation, Ferguson, Shanks, Jones with that big grab a moment ago. And in this near right side for Campbell County is the wideout. Jones on this near side. Here's the snap to White. Rolls far side. Stops. Slings the football way upfield. It's incomplete. His intended target fell down at the 40-yard line. So for Campbell, 2nd, change that 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I'd love to have seen a run play there. They brought Blake Roberts in, and the line did a great job. There was nobody in the center of the field. He could have definitely picked up some yardage.
Roberts checks out. Clausen checks back in, so that means 5 wideouts for Campbell. On this near side, short side, on the near hash, the wideout is Jones. Campbell getting the play in. Far side wideouts, Clausen, Jones, Shanks, and Ferguson in that order. Ferguson's on the numbers over there. He's so far wide out to the left. Campbell traveling to our right toward the west end zone here on Reynolds Field. Shotgun snap from Stodderly to White. Catches it, rolls near side, sets, looks, rolls, throws, pass is incomplete.
That's interference.
Interference knocked down at the last instant by Cannon Lusby. Lusby knocks it down. The intended target for Campbell County was Jones. And for Campbell, this will be an automatic 1st down.
Yeah, that no doubt it was definitely interference. He had good position, but his left arm went around the receiver, and if he just left that alone, he could have reached out with his right hand.
As the officials these days do not tell us their names because there's just so much harassment, but our umpire tonight steps it off out to the 36-yard line. This drive began back at the 10-yard line for Campbell, and the Cougars set up shop here on the near hash, traveling to our right. In a scoreless game, 10-17 to play opening quarter. Clausen splits wide left. That's 4 wideouts for Campbell on that top of the formation, and then a single wideout, Miller on this near side for Campbell. Clausen, Jones, Shanks, Ferguson. Ferguson, the fastest Cougar, is on the farthest of the wideouts, right there near the 30-yard line marker. Snap from Stodderly to White. Catches it, throws it down the near sideline. 5-pattern pass is incomplete and out of play. The officials calling it an interception. Intercepted by Powell, but I thought he was out of play. The intended target, Miller. And for Powell, 1st and 10 in Campbell County with the first turnover of the night. Powell takes over 1st and 10 at his 40-yard line in a scoreless game. Powell's first possession of the night tonight.
Yeah, really good coverage there. Just a nice defensive play. He was right where he needed to be, turned around and made a nice catch. I agree, it looked like he was out of bounds when he came down, but it is what it is.
Robbie Heatherly, the former Cougar, tuned in tonight. Thanks, Coach. Ball's on the near hash for the Powell Panthers. First possession of this drive for Campbell, working so well downfield that began back at the 10-yard line. Here, Powell operates from its 40, traveling to our left toward the east end zone. The La Follette into the field on the near hash. The quarterback is Potts. Catches the snap, hands it off to his tailback, and he is stormed. Oh, my. What a play by the Cougars. Campbell County, everybody came in on Jarvis Stockton. I think he had a magnet on him. First Cougar there, Josh Moore in the center of that defensive front for Campbell County.
Yeah, Moore wasn't able to hang on, but he held him up long enough for the linebackers to get up there and do their job.
Potts, the quarterback for the Powell Panthers. His team looking at a 2nd down and 10. Ball in the near hash. Here's the snap. Pass, far side flat, caught to the 40, line of scrimmage, 45, pushed out of play. Markers tossed to the 45-yard line. Might have been a face mask over there. Pass is incomplete. Complete to Jaden Collins. Powell picks up a fair chunk of yardage on the play. We'll have to sort out this flag. 9:33 to play. Opening quarter. Dossett Stadium. Campbell, 10th in the state. Powell, number 2. Both teams 6-1. This is a hold, a block in the back against the Panthers. Big break, Campbell. So a pass interference penalty kept a Campbell drive alive on his first possession. And here, a block in the back will send the ball back to the 35. So 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, 2 plays, and the Panthers are going backwards. That's the way we like it.
Well, we talked about mistakes by both teams, and we've seen a couple by both teams.
Sure.
9:33, no score. Campbell and Powell scrimmaging here on Reynolds Field in a scoreless game so far. The center for the Powell Panthers, number 58, Byron Finger, snaps it back to Potts. Throws, far side, pass complete at the 40, lowers his head and is pushed up to the 45-yard line. That was Roberts there making contact for Campbell. So for the Powell Panthers, 3rd down and short. 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 5. Change that. 3rd down and 7. He didn't get quite the spot I thought he was going to be given. 3rd down, 7. Ball to the far hash for the Panthers and Powell. Scoreless game. Powell's 2nd possession. Campbell threw an interception in his first possession as it was putting together a pretty nice drive. 9:24 to play opening quarter. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Dossett Stadium. Shotgun set. 4-man front for Campbell. Here comes the blitz. Back to pass. Potts looks, throws, far side pass is complete. Yes, it is. A 1st and 10. Tiptoeing out of play, the receiver for Powell, the 48-yard line of Campbell, and making the catch for the Powell Panthers. Number 11, Aiden Green, one of those gentlemen who has an offer from Tennessee, and also Adarius Redmond. Number 9 has an offer from Tennessee. So does number 99, Walter Nolan. Powell 1st and 10. It's first down of the night tonight. This drive began back at the Powell 40-yard line, 48-yard line it is of Campbell. Handoff tailback, comes near side, streaks to the 40-yard line, to the 39-yard line, and near a 1st down for Powell. Tackle made by Lester for Campbell County. That's Jarvis Stockton on the carry for the Powell Panthers. He did not get much at all that first possession, first carry, and here it is for the Powell Panthers, 2nd down and a yard.
Yeah, he's a good running back. I've watched him throughout the year and at some camps. He's got some talent.
There will be some other players here go to the SEC, perhaps off this Powell team. Campbell County showing blitz, and here comes Lester. Handoff, tailback, starts right, cuts left, and he's very near the 1st down marker, maybe a yard and a half on the carry for Powell. Brian Belcher. Campbell's Lester on the tackle. Ball is just short of the 1st down by about a yard. 3rd down and right at 1 to go. Powell will need to push it to the 38. It's just short of the 39 of Campbell. First time either team has been inside the other team's territory. 8:17 to play. Ball's on the near hash for the Powell Panthers. Shotgun formation. 2 tailbacks in the backfield. Handoff goes to the first man through, and he has the 1st down. So he powers his way past the 35-yard line. With the carry again, that's Belcher. Belcher has the 1st down for the Powell Panthers. Scoreless game just underway. 2nd possession of the night. This is Powell's first possession. 8 minutes even and counting.
Yeah, Gilbert's going to have to get a little lower. He's quite a bit taller than that running back.
Faust comes into the backfield with Powell along with Wheeler. Quarterback is Jordan Potts. Potts, one of the captains tonight. Ready to catch a snap. 3 receivers, one to the near side. Back to pass Potts. Rolls far side, being pressured. Throws, pass, caught. Tackle broken, and here Roberts makes the tackle finally for Campbell at the 18-yard line. Making the catch downfield is Aiden Green, one of those gentlemen that has an offer from Tennessee. But for Campbell County, Caleb Muncie was some pressure on Jaden Potts that time, but not near enough as Powell comes up with another 1st and 10. This is down to the 18-yard line of Campbell. No score, 7:25 to play, opening quarter. Powell traveling to our left. Campbell County lining up 3 down linemen. Caleb Muncie, Josh Moore, Josh Heatherly along that front wall. And Potts in the shotgun formation for the Powell Panthers, closest to the near or left hash. Catches the snap from his center. Sets, looks, throws, pass, caught. Tackle made immediately. No, breaks free to the 10-yard line. Now ridden down at the 9. No, he's still on his feet. My goodness.
Wow.
For the Powell Panthers, Jaden Collins would not go to the turf. Finally does at the 9-yard line, where it's very near a 1st and goal for the Campbell County Cougar, for the Powell Panthers, and it is 1st and goal Powell at the 9 of Campbell.
Yeah, gritty carry there. He just kept going, kept his feet turning, and that's what you're supposed to do. Got to get a little more pressure in that backfield.
Powell looking for points off the turnover of Campbell County. The interception back at the 40-yard line of Powell is where this drive began. Ball's in the far hash. Powell travels to our left. That's the east end zone. Handoff, tailback, swings far side, 10, lowers his head and booms to the 5. Finally tripped up and pushed out of play inside the 5-yard line. As the Cougars, Josh Heatherly loses his helmet. He'll have to sit out of play. And quickly for the Campbell County Cougars, here comes Mikey Albright in for the Campbell County defense. 2nd and goal. Powell just inside the Campbell 5 with the 4 on the far hash. No score, 6:14 to play. We're still first quarter. And we've gone fairly quickly. We're halfway through the first quarter, each team with a possession. And now here we're approaching the 6-minute mark. Powell with Jaden Collins as the tailback. Quarterback Potts catches the snap, hands it off. No, play fake. Pass near side.
Nice
caught,
tackle.
Dropped immediately for Campbell County. Number 3 in the orange and blue, Matt Dopp. The Dopp had a big game a week ago.
Yeah, he did. I've known him since the Little League, and I'm telling you, he's a hitter. If he gets a shot on you, he'll do it.
Well, he's a winner. He's part of that championship baseball team from back, I think maybe even way back in middle school, maybe even elementary school. It's been a few years.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
A lot of those young men are seniors this year, including Dopp and Jack Leach was among that bunch. The Powell Panthers riding the near or left hash toward the east end zone. Ball is at the 4-yard line. Potts is under center. First time tonight. Takes a snap. Toss sweep far side. Tailback will score. Jarvis Stockton with the touchdown for the Powell Panthers. And the Panthers will look to add the extra points. 5:09 to play. 6-0 Powell.
Just a nice play there. You know, he pitched it outside. A lot of times you expect it to come up the middle or even a quarterback sneak the way he was lined up, but just a good play and well blocked.
Powell to attempt the extra point. As on to boot it through. Dylan Stooksbury, the man that does the placement work. There's the snap, a bit high, spotted down, kick through the left uprights is good, and we're a 7-0 game here with 5:09 to play opening quarter. Powell ahead of Campbell as we tell you that you're following the Cougars on the WLAF Doles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Having the best people to take care of you is just one of the many reasons to make the switch to United Cumberland Bank. Whether you're looking to save for college, buying your first home, or opening a small business, UCB can help. They have all the tools to make your banking experience more convenient. Via United Cumberland Bank, you can deposit checks with your smartphone or pay your bills from home or on the go. Give them a call or just drop in at United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
It's Powell striking on a 4-yard jaunt by Jarvis Stockton, actually a toss sweep. The extra point by Dylan Stooksbury makes it a 7-0 game. The drive, 60 yards for the Powell Panthers ahead of Campbell, 7-0. Both teams with the possession. 5:09 to play opening quarter. Deep safeties for Campbell. Far side is Ferguson, near side Clausen. Both speedy Cougars, in particular Ferguson. Stooksbury teased the ball on the 40-yard line down to our right, very near the X in the middle of the hash marks. And he'll kick it from right to left with the right toe. And here is Stooksbury to approach and boots it away. High, a tad short, coming to Ferguson at the 10-yard line. 15, far side 20, 25, to the 30-yard line, almost to the 29, they say, as it is Ferguson for Campbell County, getting the Cougars in better field position than previously. John Tay Dunn with the tackle for the Powell Panthers. So as opposed to the 10-yard line, the Cougars open up at their 29-yard line in a 7-0 Powell leading game.
Yeah, much better field position for sure.
Ball's on the far hash for the Cougars. Snodderly covers over the football. Tailback for Campbell County is Blake Roberts. And every time I think of Blake Roberts, I think of that play at Oak Ridge a year ago when he just bowled over a Wildcat.
Yeah.
Looked like a Ford running over a rooster. Shotgun snap to White. Catches it, rolls near side. Pressure from behind. Pass upfield is caught and dropped. The defender perhaps had a hand in to knock it away. for Campbell County as the Cougars with Ferguson attempting to make the grab at the 38-yard line. It's 2nd and 10 Campbell.
Yeah, good defense there. I just you can't do anything about that. You just have to keep trying.
Ball remains on the far hash. The front wall for the Campbell County Cougars, left to right, Caleb Osborne, Jaden White. The center is Joseph Snyderly. Storm Webb anchors that right guard spot, and Jordan Pierce is the always steady senior right tackle for Campbell. The wideouts on the near side for Campbell County. Jones, Ferguson, and Shanks. Top of the formation left for Campbell County is Miller. Tailback is Roberts. 4 men to rush. A marker's tossed as the ball is snapped. Likely a false start. Dead ball foul. Illegal procedure against the Campbell County Cougars. So this will be stepped off 5 yards. It stays second down, and it goes to 15 yards to go for the first down. The spot to make is at 39 for the first down for Campbell. 7-0 Powell. The Panthers with 4 down linemen, but with Nolan there, maybe more like 4.5 down linemen.
Yeah, maybe 5.
Panthers in white tonight. Jerseys and breeches, black numerals, trimmed in orange. Cougars in that nice home blue jersey with the white numbers. Shotgun snap to White. Catches it, rolls near side, sets, being pressured. He's going to be hemmed in and dropped back to the 7-yard line. This is a loss of 17 for Campbell County. That sets up a third down and a short bus ride, as the Cougars will need to take it some 32 yards to get the first down, maybe more like 33 for the first down. Spot to make the 39, the line of scrimmage the 7, so we're looking at 32 yards there for the Cougars. The ball is between the hash marks, deep in Cougar territory.
Yeah, tough situation there. You know, Hunter was looking for somebody up, couldn't find an open receiver, and when he turned around, there was already somebody coming from the other direction. So just a tough play.
Here comes Michael Houston, and is the lone wideout, top of the formation left. Campbell traveling to our right. Near side wideouts, Shanks and Jones and Ferguson. Shotgun snap. White catches it back to the end zone. The doorstep. He's going to be dropped for a safety in the end zone. There's the signal from the far side official. And White did not have a chance. He was right there at the doorstep of the end zone. The defender caught him and then dropped him into the orange end zone. And it is now Powell ahead 9-0. So the Cougars, with the interception on the first possession and now the safety here, will give up the football on a kickoff or a punt, their choice. To the Powell Panthers, it's a 9-0 football game. 4:01 to play opening quarter.
Yeah, still very manageable. Just got to clean up some things. Obviously, the offensive line is going to have to do a little better job of giving him some time. And of course, I'm sure the coaches will look at rolling him out a little more, doing something to get the ball out really quick. That time, I don't think he had time to really do anything. It's just one of those situations. But.
Okay, the last 2 plays, we saw the pressure and the sack, and now here we see the safety. Where does C.J. Allen's absence play into those 2 plays?
Well, obviously, I think that, it would be more of if you've got more of a threat, and that's not to take anything away from Blake Roberts or Will Lester, but I think if you had CJ back there, number one, you've got a seasoned blocker to help keep people off of Hunter, and secondly, he could always just hand the ball to CJ and probably pick up a few yards in most situations.
Well, it's similar to taking out Lester or Roberts off the linebacking core.
Yeah, absolutely.
On that side of the ball. Campbell County will perhaps punt it away. If it's a punt, it's going to be Mason Shanks. If it's a kick, it's going to be Latham Carr. And it's going to be Carr who has the tee in his right hand. 9-0 Powell. The Panthers with a short field. The deep safeties for the Panthers lined up along the 30-yard line down to our right. Carr tees the ball between the hash marks at the 20-yard line. Will kick it from left to right. And without question, Powell will come up with some pretty decent field position here, leading it 9-0. Powell ranks 2nd in the state, 6-1. Campbell 6-1, ranked 10th in the state. A couple of slugfest going on here tonight between these two. Here's Carr with the right toe, kicks it high and seemingly short, comes to an up back of the 40 to the 45, near side 50, reverses field, and he will get a block. Going laterally to the 50, follows the blocker 45, far side 40, 35. He is written out of play on that far boundary by the Campbell County Cougars. A flag may go with that, as the Cougars a little rough on the end. Don't see a flag. I think that was Zach Brady with the hit for the Campbell County Cougars. It was number 15, who's had some big games this season. The Powell, the great spot on the Campbell side of the 50 at the 34-yard line of the Cougars, leading 9-0.
Yeah, I think that was a good no call. It looked to me like he was trying to raise his hands up, and the kid just fell. He was trying to show that he wasn't pushing him.
So far side hash is where Powell will put the ball in play, leading 9-0, 3:48 to play opening quarter. Jaden Potts remains the quarterback. Jordan Potts, the quarterback for the Powell Panthers. Campbell with 3 down linemen. Josh Moore, the nose guard. 1 tailback. Handoff Stockton. Starts right, cuts left, has room. 25, 20. Storms to the 15-yard line. Spun and dropped at the 14-yard line, which is 1st and 10 for Powell. On that play, a 20-yard run from the 34 to the 14. And Powell is between the hash marks, knocking on the door again, leading 9-0 on Campbell.
Yeah, you got to get low on him. He's got a low center of gravity, and he's a good player.
They go right back to him. Starts right, comes back left. He's inside the 5, spins after a hit, and he'll score. On the near edge of the end zone, Stockton with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Jarvis Stockton pushes his team's lead out to 16-0 over Campbell. Changed that 15-0. So 34 yards on that drive, all on the legs of Jarvis Stockton for the Powell Panthers. And he's perhaps not one of the most talked about Panthers.
No, yeah, he's definitely not.
Stewksbury to attempt the extra point through the east uprights to our left for the Powell Panthers. Here's the snap. It's hand high, spotted, kick through the uprights is good. And there's timeout. It's Powell 16, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Gold Tire Shop Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
You're along tonight for Campbell football, ranked 10th in the state, hosting number 2 Powell. It's a 16-0 game. The scoring drive, 34 yards, all on the legs of Jarvis Stockton. His 14-yard scamper makes it a 16-0 game after the Dylan Stewksbury extra point. Jim Freeman in for Les Martin tonight. Les, we wish you the best in your recovery.
Absolutely.
He's on the injured reserve along with C.J. Allen, and we're missing both of them tonight. I hate to tell you, Les, we're missing C.J. more than you. Just kidding. Stewksbury tees the ball right near the X at the 40-yard line between the hash marks. Will kick it right to left to either Ferguson or Clausen, and he'll kick it away with the right toe. High end over end comes far side. That is Ferguson. Takes it 10, 15. Comes near side, swings back to the 25, out to the 29-yard line. Identical spot as his last return. And Campbell has it 1st and 10 from its 29-yard line, trailing 16-0. Here come the Cougars as number 2 in blue and white. Hunter White will direct the offense. Along that front wall for Campbell County, Osborne, White, Snodderly, Webb, and Pierce from left to right. Shanks and Jones. A couple of the wideouts along with Clausen and Ferguson. Clausen sets up on that far side with 2 wideouts top of the formation. The wide side is this wider near side, and that's Shanks and Jones and Ferguson as the wideouts here. As Powell sets up a 4-man front, including, I don't think Nolan Walters there. Pass quickly near side is incomplete. Stretching for it, not getting there, is Cougar number 8, Devin Jones, who had a big catch on that first possession for Campbell. Clock stopped, 3:11 to play. Opening quarter, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you couldn't tell if the ball was just thrown in front of him or if he was supposed to be running a slightly more of a curve in his route.
Ball remains on the hash on the far side, the 29-yard line. Hunter White, shotgun formation. Play coming into the Cougars as all the linemen stand up, look to the near sideline for the instruction from the coaching staff. White for Campbell, shotgun set, catches the snap from Snodderly, pumps, throws far side, looking, it is complete to Miller. He got a shot and he hung on at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6, 3rd and 4 Campbell, but Ethan Miller hung on after taking a shot from 2 Panthers, and the Cougars looking at a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, great job hanging on. Luckily, number 4 there missed with his helmet that he was leading with. I'm glad he didn't make contact with Ethan's helmet.
5 wideout set again. Miller and Clausen on this near side. Top of the formation, Ferguson over there near the numbers, along with Shanks, and the interior wideout is Devin Jones. Hunter White's the quarterback. C.J. Allen out with injury tonight. Powell, a four-man rush. Here comes 5. Pass, far side, leaping grab made by Campbell. Reversing his field, cannot do much with it as he slipped down. That for Campbell County Ferguson. Is that a marker that came in late?
Looks like it.
The ball at the 38-yard line. That's short of the first down by a solid yard, maybe more like 2. And I thought I saw a marker tossed in, but apparently not.
I did too.
Didn't get the spot I thought he would get. At the 38 it is, so for Campbell County. This is 3rd and right at 2 yards to go. Well, a solid yard, maybe more like a long 2. Yeah, that is a marker. Okay. It was in the white section.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will go against the Powell Panthers. As our man in the white cap will tell us the verdict here. Personal foul, the 15-yard variety on this penalty here. That will take Campbell for the first time tonight into Powell territory. And it goes to the 47-yard line, far hash of the Powell Panthers. This drive began back at the Campbell 29-yard line, 2:10 and counting, 16-0 first quarter. Powell ahead of Campbell. Wideouts near side, Ferguson near the 50-yard line numbers. Shanks and Jones, top of the formation. Clausen over there for Campbell County. And here is Hunter White to throw in traffic, caught and then dropped. Maybe not caught, but in his hands or close to it. Trying to get it to Devin Jones on what was 1st and 10 near the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10 Campbell.
Yeah, great job of Hunter White to step up and beat that pressure. I'd love to see Shanks get involved. You know, we haven't seen much. He's always got the ability to make something happen, and just haven't seen anything yet. I'd love to see him get involved.
Perhaps the most versatile Cougar, Shanks. That's Miller, top of the formation for Campbell, along with Clausen. Near side, Ferguson, Shanks as mentioned, and Devin Jones. Powell lines up with a 4-man front. Shotgun set, Snodderly snaps to White, catches it, tosses deep down the far sideline. Pass is incomplete, just over the outstretched arms of Ethan Miller. Maybe one more biscuit at pregame this afternoon. He'd have had that one. It's 3rd and 10 Campbell at the 47-yard line of the Powell Panthers.
Yeah, it's a long throw. It's just a little long, it looked like.
Ball rests on the far hash at the 47 of Powell. Here comes Mr. Do-It-All. Linebacker, fullback, tailback, Brent Lester. Will Lester. They both had the rushing record at Jacksboro High. And Will still has it, I think. His dad's sitting right here in front of us, laughing at me. Shotgun snap to White, catches it, rolls near side, looks, throws on the run. Pass is incomplete. A defender over the top of the receiver. And the pass goes incomplete as Campbell's Devin Jones changed that. That was Shanks. Devin Jones changed that. Incomplete. 4th and 10 Campbell.
Lester made a nice block, right off the bat coming in there. That was very helpful.
Well, that was one thing you mentioned about missing CJ and the fact you have a seasoned blocker in the backfield as well as a good ball carrier. Wide out top of the formation is Miller. Near side, Campbell County with a 3-man set. That is Ferguson, Shanks, and Jones on 4th and 10. Ball needs to get to the 37. Ball is on the far hash right now as Snodderly will snap it with the right hand. Tailback is Lester, lines up on the left or far side of White from our vantage point. Here's the snap to White, catches it. Traffic is there, rolls near side. He will toss on the run downfield. It is Jones. It is tipped. It is caught.
He got it.
Caught on his back. Devin Jones at the 12-yard line. What concentration by number 8.
Yeah, great job. Great job of Hunter White getting out of the backfield and beating the pressure and throwing it up. Jones really was not in the best position there. He worked out great.
36 yards worth down to the 11-yard line. Balls to the near right hash with the 1:24 mark of the first quarter. 16-0 Powell. Campbell on his 3rd possession. Getting the play in. 3 wideouts top of the formation left. Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. Wideout near side is Miller on the short side. Campbell traveling to our right toward the west end zone. Into block, Lester. Pass thrown, incomplete. It's behind Jones, and it's 3rd. Change that 2nd and 11. 2nd and 10 from the 11 for Campbell.
May have been tipped. That was pretty far off.
I think you're right. So what concentration by Devin Jones a moment ago. He's had 2 big catches here tonight already.
Yeah.
36 yards worth there. So he's in the neighborhood of 50 yards receiving for the night. Tailback, Will Lester. Shotgun snap, White. Throws, far side, end zone, man there. It is incomplete. tipped away at the last instant. As for Campbell, not able to get to it or hang on to it. It's 3rd and 10. Lester checks out. Here comes Clausen in for a 5th receiver. He'll join Miller as the wide out on this near or short side right. Top of the formation, Shanks, Jones, and Ferguson. Ferguson near the 10 number on that stripe on the far side. Campbell County getting the play call. Play clock at 12, game clock at 55 seconds. 16-0 Powell. We're late first quarter. On the near right hash, White catches the snap from Snodderly. In trouble, in traffic, he's dropped. 3rd and 10 becomes 4th. And about 20. Line of scrimmage for Campbell, the 23, a loss of 12. So 4th and 23, perhaps out of the range for Latham Card here.
Yeah, that would be a little long. You got to go for it and try to pick up a score.
Campbell, Clausen, and Miller on the near side as the wideouts, and a marker's tossed. This is a dead ball foul offsides against the Powell Panthers, so that'll pick up 5 of those yards. Umpire steps it down to the 18. Remains 4th down. A little friendlier. The spot to make is going to be the 2. 16 yards to go for that. Campbell traveling to our right these final 20 seconds or so, 24.9. 3 wideouts to the top of the formation left. Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. Near side, Clausen along with Miller. 4 men up front for Powell. Here comes the rush. The snap, the pass. Incomplete. White had no choice but to get rid of it as Clausen was the closest Cougar. So Powell takes over on downs on what was perhaps the most promising, without question, drive of the night.
Yeah, tough. You know, we've become 100% one-dimensional. Obviously, Powell was sending the 4 guys in the front, the 2 linebackers wide open, and we just couldn't contain them.
Well,
and go ahead.
Yeah, we go back to our pregame talk. You mentioned C.J. Allen. That's playing big in here tonight.
I agree. Just have to figure out a way to get the ball out quicker, or try some runs. Like I said, they've got some capable guys back there.
Well, I think a big difference in this drive was Will Lester being in for several plays on that drive, blocking back, running back, potential there as well.
Yeah.
The Powell Panthers, with 7 seconds left, call a timeout here in the first quarter. We pause. The score: Panthers and Powell 16, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Jim Ferris with E.E. Hill Insurance here in La Follette. E.E. Hill is locally owned and has been in business here in Campbell County since 1925. We offer a wide range of insurance products such as short-term rentals, seasonal and secondary homes, commercial and vacant property, special event coverage, as well as health and life insurance. Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Our crew tonight: Matthew Moore, our producer. On camera, Aaron Hopkins. Warren Kitts with our audio production here tonight, as it's Campbell trailing Powell 16-0 with Brent Allen. Jim Freeman in for Les Martin this evening. Les on the injured reserve list. He will be back for the Sevier County game here in a couple of weeks. Campbell bringing in Wesley Wallen, as always, as a safety position for the Cougars, along with Skylar Clausen. Peyton Ferguson and Matt Dopp, the corners for Campbell County. Shotgun formation for Potts. Catches the snap, looks, throws near side. Pass is caught. Tackle made immediately at the 26-yard line, but not before a gain of 8 yards. Cougars over there with Walls and Roberts, and I think that we had Devin Jones in there for a play.
Yeah, he made the tackle there. We're going to have to get a little bit tougher on those, get a little lower.
That's the end of the first quarter. We played 12 minutes. 16-0 Powell ahead of Campbell. Back in a moment on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor-trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
2 Jarvis Stockton touchdown runs and a safety. Extra points by Dylan Stooksbury, the difference here so far tonight. As Powell leads 16-0. Stockton scampers at 4 yards and 14 yards. Then the safety on the Cougars, making it 16-0. Coming up at halftime, the Commissioner Scott Kidd's halftime report. As Campbell brings out Caleb Muncie, Josh Moore, Josh Heatherly along the front wall. Linebackers left to right, outside, inside. Zach Brady, Desmond Gilbert, Will Lester, Blake Roberts. We gave you the secondary a second ago. For Powell, second and short along 2. Powell traveling to our right the second quarter. Handoff goes to Stockton, regains his balance and fights out near the first down stick, which is the 28-yard line. And very close. Now the side judge is saying it is a 1st and 10 for the Powell Panthers. Cougars with a lot of blue shirts in on that tackle. After Stockton regained his balance, that was the difference in getting or not getting the first down.
Yeah, somebody got a hand on him and tripped him up, but just not enough to bring him down.
So Powell has the football, 1st and 10 from its 29, traveling left to right. Ahead of the Cougars, 16-0. As Powell is averaging 37 points per game, giving up 21 points per game. Campbell County still with a 16-point gap between its points scored, points given up, but it's 34 points per game and 18 points per game given up for the Campbell County Cougars. So each team with 16-point averages for margins of victory. Powell with 4 wideouts, actually 5, 2 to the short side, far side, 3 to this near side. Campbell ready to rush 3. Here they come. Potts rolls near side. Looks, wants to throw, pumps, pressured, throws, pass is caught on a return receiver, and he's nailed by Lester and Heatherly and company at the 36-yard line. He'll get forward progress. Also in on that play, Zach Brady. What a trio to come in on a ball carrier. The receiver caught it at about the 40-yard line. It was a comeback route. He saved the play, actually. They're only going to give him the 38. So a good chunk of yardage, about 9 yards, 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, I think that's what makes Potts the most dangerous. I mean, that's his thing is getting out of a situation and finding the receiver downfield.
Well, you knew he wanted to throw it, and he just finally stopped and found someone. And, of course, that someone being Aiden Green. Here goes the far side tailback, 45-50. One man to beat. He's streaking down the far sideline, 25-20, 15-10, 5, end zone. 62 yards for Jaden Collins. Collins got a sweep on the far side, picked up a block or 2, broke past a defender, and then was all alone at about the 30-yard line and just off to the races. Some pretty good speed there for Jaden Collins, and it's 22-0 Powell. Panthers will attempt the extra point. An odd score here so far tonight because of the safety that Powell put on the board. Powell to kick to the right uprights. There's the snap, the spot. The kick is good by Stooksbury. And it's 23-0. Powell ahead, 10:43 to play second quarter. Timeout. This is the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
At Dossett Stadium, Campbell and Powell playing for the 14th time in a series that dates back to 2002. The last Campbell win in this series, 49-13 on this field. Last year's score, 48-13 over at Powell, as the Panthers won a season ago. Powell has won 9 games in this series. Campbell has won 4. Yeah, there have been some blowouts on both sides of this series. Stewksbury tees the ball right in front of us at the 40-yard line on the X between the hash marks. We'll kick it from left to right with the right toe. Deep safeties nearest us, Ferguson at the 12, at the 7. Far side is Skylar Clausen. Here is Stewksbury to kick it away, right toe. Long interval kick comes to Clausen. He'll let it skip on through the back of the end zone. And Campbell takes over 1st and 10 from his 25-yard line, trailing Powell by a score of 23-0.
Yeah, I think it was wise to let it go in. That was a tough kick to try to deal with.
It was a bit low, but still long and in over end. And
yeah, it was just trouble.
You're right. Yeah, I had trouble all over it.
Yeah.
Here comes Will Lester in as the tailback / fullback for Campbell. Hunter White and his team aligned between the hash marks at the 20-yard line. I said the 25, the 20-yard line. Trailing 23-0, traveling from right to left. As Campbell County has 3 receivers, changed that 4 receivers, 3 to the near side. White throws, pass, leap and caught. Leaping for and catching is Miller on the far side. They're going to give him the 25, and that's a good spot as he went in the air at the 25. Caught it, was nailed back at the 23. And here it's 1st and 10 Campbell from its second and 5 for Campbell from its 25-yard line. 10-24 and counting. Powell traveling, Campbell traveling to our left. That's toward the east end zone here on Reynolds Field. Shotgun formation. White catches the snap, hands it off to Lester. Lester pounds ahead of the 28-yard line. 3-yard gain or close to it. They may be giving him a 4-yard gain. Now they step it back at the 28. 2nd down and a long 2. On the tackle, Dylan Toole for Powell. Campbell County, 4 receivers, 3 to the wide side. There's the snap. White catches it, throws it upfield, caught by Jones. Zigzags to the 35, to the 40. Tackle made at the 41-yard line. 13-yard connection. Jones approaching the century mark in receiving yards here in this first half. Had a big 36-yarder earlier. And the tackle finally made by Caleb Sanders for the Powell Panthers. Ball's in the near hash at the Campbell 41. In a 23-0 game, number 2 Powell ahead of number 10 Campbell. Handoff. Lester. Markers tossed. Perhaps early movement for Campbell on what was 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's too bad.
A false start for Campbell County, just getting a little momentum going here, and then you kind of have a step back, and it is back to the 36-yard line. So it stays 1st down, 15 yards to go now.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's too bad. He had a nice hold there. It looked like it was going to be a pretty good gainer.
Shotgun formation, ball in the near hash. Wide out near side is Ethan Miller, top of the formation. The wide outs, Jones and Shanks and Ferguson for Campbell. Powell with 4 men up front, along with Walter Nolan, the big man for Powell. Timeout Campbell. Pause for us, 9:06 to play first quarter. It's Powell 23, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at LaFollettePCP.com.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from La Follette Monte Supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all at Monte Supply.
Jalen Wilson and Randy Woodson.
Campbell County calling a timeout, trailing Powell 23-0, looking at a 1st and 15. As the Cougars front wall, Caleb Osborne, Jordan Pierce, the tackles, the interior lineman, Jaden White, Storm Webb, Joseph Snodderly is the center. Wideouts for Campbell, 5 in this setup. The quarterback is Hunter White. 2 to the near side, Miller and Clausen. Top of the formation, which is the wide side, Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. 4 men to rush. Now 5 for Powell. Pass, tossed up, no one home. That was a mix-up between Miller and White may have had a defender in his face much sooner than he would have liked, and it's 2nd and 15, incomplete.
Yeah, I agree with that. The odd thing so far is it wasn't Nolan in his face. I was watching. Nolan's obviously very powerful. I'm watching him come off the line. He's getting a good push, but not much more so far.
I thought the linebacker perhaps was the difference there, as the blitz by Caleb Sanders may have been the whole difference in that play. 2nd and 15, 9:01 to play opening quarter. Powell 23, Campbell nothing. And here comes Sanders again on the blitz. 6 men to rush. White waits for the wave to pass by, and he cannot get past it. There is Nolan Walter. You mentioned his name a moment ago, and now he's in to tackle Hunter White, setting a 3rd down and long. Line of scrimmage is now the 30. Spot to make for the first down is the 49 of Powell. That is some 21 yards for the 1st and 10. 3rd down and 21. Shotgun formation, balls in the near hash. Campbell traveling to our left. Hunter White, the quarterback. Wide out short side, Clausen and Miller. Top of the formation, Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. For Powell, dropping back into deep coverage. Here comes a 3-man rush. White is going to be sacked back inside the 20-yard line.
Well,
the Powell Panthers didn't bring the house that time, but just brought enough. Steven Souls makes the tackle on Hunter White, and it's 4th down. And we said 21 yards to go, 4th down, and now 32 yards to go.
You know, as we talked about in pregame, we're double teaming Walter Nolan, so he's not getting a lot. Even that last play that he was in on, Hunter basically just ran to him. So he's not doing that much, but what he's taking away is causing a problem.
Well, and the speed of this defense by Powell is just very, very difficult for the Cougars so far tonight. To punt, Shanks off the side of his foot, out of play on the near sideline. And Powell takes over 1st and 10 inside Campbell County territory at the Cougar 46. So Powell with a short field, 7:32 with which to work here in the 2nd quarter. It's 23-0. Powell ahead of Campbell County. The Commissioner Scotty Kitt's halftime report is on the way here momentarily, as we'll talk about this first half of action that has been all Powell so far. And the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at the 46 of Campbell. Second time tonight, the Panthers have started in Campbell territory. The other time was at the 34. That wound up being a 2-play scoring drive, all on the legs of Jarvis Stockton, who ended up scoring the touchdown. Powell with Potts, Jordan Potts, the quarterback. Shotgun formation, balls to the near hash, traveling to our right. Back to pass, Potts throws far side, tipped and caught. Oh, what a shot by Wesley Walls for Campbell County. Defender, I thought, had a fingertip on it. That was Zach Brady, and that did not make any difference. But boy, for Campbell County, Wesley Walling comes in and puts the boom on the receiver, and they're going to call that incomplete.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a huge play, and a great clean shot by Wallen.
Josh Moore checks out for Campbell. Cougars will bring Brady up on the line, along with Heatherly and Muncie. 3-down linemen, 2nd and 10 Powell from the Campbell 46. Handoff tailback, that's Stockton. He streaks upfield near the 1st down marker. Lester with the tackle for the Cougars. And 2nd and short it is. Change that 3rd and short for the Powell Panthers. 3rd and more like 2 to go. Ball between the hash marks. Potts and company, a bit of a hurry up here. Campbell jumps with his 4 men up front and now back in place. Now Potts taking his time. Play clock with lots of time, 21 seconds. Game clock rolling at 6:57. Powell ahead 23-0, 2nd quarter at Dossett Stadium. Potts now catches the snap, hands off to his tailback, and he'll have the 1st down and more. Finally ridden down inside the 35-yard line, down to the 31. This is a gain of some 7 yards. Just needed a good 2-yard run. But Powell comes away with that. The ball carrier, Brian Belcher. And a 1st and 10 for the Panthers, brought down by several Cougars.
Yeah, missed tackle there at the line of scrimmage could have totally changed that play.
So the Panthers bringing in running back by committee. Belcher remains in as a running back. He's joined by Adarius Redmond. Redmond gets the call this time, tries to go far side. He's going to be hit and slung down.
Wow.
First man there was Zach Brady. Nope, that was Caleb Muncie, the first man there, just manhandling the ball carrier for Powell. As for Powell, Redmond has not had but a couple of carries, and this one wasn't much fun for him.
I agree. It looked like he's used to kind of having his way and picking his way through, and Muncie or Brady, whichever it was, wasn't having it.
First man there was Brady, then it was Muncie, then Brady came in to join the fun for the Panthers. Second down, a loss. One of the first losses tonight, perhaps the first. Tackle for loss, 2nd and 14. Here comes the Cougar blitz. Rolling near side Potts, man open, makes the catch to the 35, breaks one tackle to the 30, inside the 30, finally tagged at the 27-yard line by Desmond Gilbert of the orange and blue. But not before the Panthers are near the first down. Connor Wheeler is there, sets up a 3rd down and 6. Spot to make is the 21-yard line of Campbell. The ball is on the near hash as Powell is traveling to our right. That's toward the Jacksboro end zone here at Reynolds Field. 5 wideouts. This has not been the setup much of the night for Powell. They've had a running back primarily with Potts in the backfield. Jordan Potts ready to catch the snap and does. Here comes the defender. He'll flush him out of the pocket. Not much there. Finally, It is a tackle in the backfield by the Cougars. That was Zach Brady. I think Brady had a crack at him maybe early in the development of that play. Came back and gets the tackle, and it's 4th down for Powell. Big play by Brady. 4th down and 12 for the Panthers now. Inside Campbell territory. 4:35 to play opening quarter. 23-0 Powell.
Yeah, you got to watch Potts. Don't think that he can't run the ball. That was a great job containing him and holding him down. He's a very good athlete.
There's no question about that. As the Panthers, Potts remains in the game. Stockton's back in as a tailback. And also coming in is Jaden Collins. Now Collins will line up as a wideout on this near side, more of a slot back. 4 receivers, 2 each way. Shotgun snap to Potts, catches it, rolls near side, has some pressure, looks, throws deep downfield, man wide open, and he's out of play. Incomplete on the near side of the end zone.
Wow.
Big break, Campbell. He was wide open. Potts perhaps had too much running going for him that time to connect with his intended target. And for Powell, it's turning over and downs to Campbell County.
Yeah, it's definitely putting a little pressure on him. Is making a difference.
This drive began at the Campbell 46. Powell couldn't do much with it as Campbell really looking stellar on this defensive possession. 3:58 to play, second quarter. Campbell trailing 23-0.
Big play Brady. I like the sound of that.
How about that? From the 33 on the near hash, the Cougars operate. Miller, the short side wide out, top of the formation to the right. That's the wide side. Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. Tailback in the game for Campbell County. Here's the snap. Throws far side, incomplete. Tailback is Roberts. Couldn't see the number. So Campbell is held on downs. 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. There's a marker on the play on the far side. Didn't know if you were meaning penalty or just waving to somebody there.
That's my little.
I finally figured it out. Finally figured it out. As we're not sure the name of the man in the white cap, but the umpire is going to step it off against Campbell. Line of scrimmage was the 33. Now it's the 23, a 10-yard step off. That will be a hold, likely. I didn't see the signal. So Campbell backed up at his 23, trailing 23-0 to the Panthers. 3:53 left in the opening quarter, opening half. The wideout near side is Houston for Campbell County. We've seen him in on a couple of plays. Michael Houston, a trio of wideouts, top of the formation, the wide side. Here comes the blitz. White throws it near side. Houston, he gets bumped. No call. He's trying to turn around to adjust to the ball. Gets bumped down, and it's incomplete. Second down for the Campbell County Cougars and 20 to go.
Yeah, there's one of those things I don't get. I thought if any contact while the ball's in the air is interference. Les could explain it to me, I'm sure.
I'm sure he could, too. Les Martin out tonight. He'll be back in a couple of weeks when Campbell's back in a couple of weeks on this same field, Reynolds Field. Roberts is the tailback. Wide out near side Houston. That's the short side. Top of the formation, Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. Campbell's sizing up a second down and 20. Powell, 4 men spread wide, will rush. Here's the long snap. Back to White. Throws on the run. Pass far side. Incomplete. Can't get from Ferguson. Defending for the Panthers is Steven Souls. Change that. J.J. Faust defending. 3rd and 20 for Campbell. Cougars will need to get it out to the 43-yard line for the first down after stopping Powell on downs to get the ball this possession.
Think the double pass works against Powell?
Well, you have some speed in your favor for Campbell, and Powell has certainly been hot and heavy going after the quarterback. It may be the call. Two receivers, Clausen and Miller, short side, near side. Top of the formation, Jones and Shanks and Ferguson. Ball's in the near hash. Campbell travels to our left. Here's the snap, caught by White. Pressure's there, giving ground, throws upfield, just threw it away. It's incomplete. Sets up 4th and 20. So Shanks, well, there's a marker on the play at the 6-yard line.
Would that be intentional grounding?
Well, it could be. This could also be, if it's loss of down, it's going to go right back to Powell. This could be a hold that deep in the backfield. Let's see what the man in the white cap does here. It is intentional grounding against Campbell, as you said. That's a loss of down, so that should give Powell the football. Then again, maybe not. That may not be the case since it's 4th down. It's going to back the football up inside the 5. So I thought that penalty carried a loss of down, but it must not. So 4th for Campbell County, 4th down. The ball's at the 4. They'll need to get it out to the 43. We're looking at about 39, 40 yards to go. So the Cougars will have to punt it away as Shanks near the back of the end zone. So Campbell will boot it away. Ethan Miller is the deep snapper for the Cougars on kicks and punts. Shanks a yard short of the back of the end zone, right under the goalpost. Here's the snap. The punt is away, partially blocked, maybe. It'll roll upfield, get some good roll, and sticks out a play at the 36-yard line, near sideline. Powell with plenty of time, 3:28 to play, first half, ahead of Campbell, 23-0. The Commissioner Scott Kitts halftime report along here in just a few moments. As we like to thank Isaac's Training Room and Precision Auto Repair for helping make our broadcast possible tonight. Isaac Pratt at Isaac's Training Room does an outstanding job. It's interesting to see Isaac in this day and time. I've known him since he was about 4 years old, so he's obviously a lot different.
Yeah.
But check out with Isaac 24/7 availability at his training facility there, Indian Mound Circle. And Precision Auto Repair. Jack McCravey. Jack had a birthday this week. Back to pass Potts. Throws far side. It is complete. And the ball carrier is going to be finally tagged and taken down. Wasn't easy at the 30-yard line. A lot of Cougars over there may have been given the 29-yard line. Line of scrimmage was the 35. So for Powell, second down and right at 4 yards to go. So the Panthers taking over after the Cougar punt. Powell taking over for the 3rd time tonight on the Campbell side of the 50. Ball on the far hash, handoff Stockton. He's going to be manhandled and pushed forward. That was Caleb Muncie,
yes,
the first man there, and then help from Blake Roberts. But he put quite a hit with the ball carrier, Stockton. Stockton's had a nice night tonight, but that wasn't one of the parts of it.
That won't make his highlight reel, will it?
That will not. No, that will be left on the editing floor. 2:48 and rolling, second quarter. Powell ahead 23-0. Powell is averaging right at 37 points per game. Campbell County averaging, giving up 18 per game. Here's the shotgun snap to Potts. Looks right, throws, pass is leaped and caught at the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. That young man's an athlete. Ace Green, he's one of those that has the offer from Tennessee. No wonder why. Touchdown Powell, 29-0. The Panthers ahead of Campbell, 2:26 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was just a well-executed play, and obviously great athlete there.
Powell on a 35-yard scoring drive. This a 29-yard connection from the quarterback, Jordan Potts, to his wide out, Aiden Green. And Dylan Stooksbury on for the extra point through the West uprights. It is good. There's a pause in the action. 2:26 to play second quarter. Powell 30, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Thank you, Matthew. Matthew Moore on the broadcast tonight, along with Aaron Hopkins, Warren Kitts, Jim Freeman here in for Les Martin this evening. Nika Robbins at network control and Brent Allen on color. Deep safeties for Campbell. Ferguson will split far to the far side. Down to our right, Clausen, each near the 10-yard line. Stewksbury tees the ball right in front of us as we're looking at him to the left. At the 40, right there in the X between the hash marks. We'll kick it from left to right. His team ahead 30-0. Powell will have the football to start the second half. As Stewksbury will boot it away with the right toe. The white cleats. Here's the kickoff. Long interring kick comes to Ferguson at the 5. Brings it out 10, 15, 20, far side. He's hit and spun down at the 23-yard line. The Powell Panthers special teams player downfield, Austin Meadows, with the tackle on Peyton Ferguson in Campbell County. Brings out its offensive unit. Lester hustles off the field, so he will not be playing tailback this time, looks like. As Hunter White and company, trailing 30-0, will look to muster some points before the intermission with 2:20 left to play in the second quarter.
Got to get something going. Got to get a play that fires up the crowd. It's gotten extremely quiet here, and you can feel it.
Two receivers each way for the Cougars on this near wide side. Shanks and Ferguson, top of the formation. Miller and Jones. The tailback is Blake Roberts. So Campbell County looking for something big for a boost heading to the locker room. Here's the shotgun snap to White. Catches the pass. Throws upfield. Pass caught. Shanks up to the 31-yard line. He's wrestled down by the defender after a gain of some 10, 12 yards. That is Carson Whitehead. This is good enough for a Campbell 1st and 10. It's been a while since the Cougars have posted a first down. And the ball is resting at the 33-yard line of the Campbell County Cougars. Shotgun snap to White. Catches it. Throws near side. Pass caught on a leaping grab by Shanks. He's at the 35. Fights to the 36. And that's it. And he is driven hard out of play. Fans wanting a late flag here. Late hit flag. Not getting it. Shanks on back-to-back receptions. And maybe Mason Shanks is the man who provides the spark. He has so far here on this possession. It's 2nd and 8. Four-man front, including Walter Nolan. Pass, near side, caught. Miller, near side, 45 to the 50. And he is picked up and driven
now
back.
That's a flag.
And that is a late hit. And there's the marker to prove it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Earlier on the Shanks play, that was a 50-50 call. He really just tripped over a player that was on the ground, but that was no doubt some extracurricular activity there.
Owen Peterson picked up Miller, drove him back as if that wasn't enough, and then dropped him on the Cougar sideline down in front of us. We're atop the north stands here at Dossett Stadium. So the Cougars take it inside the 50 on the play to the 49, and now the umpire steps it off down to the 34-yard line. So a big first down play, and then some for Campbell. Ball's in the near or left hash. Campbell traveling to our left. 94 seconds to play, second quarter. 30-0. Powell is ahead. They wind the clock. Here's the shotgun snap to White. Catches it, throws off the foot. Now off balance, actually. Throws it far side, incomplete. The intended target for Campbell, Shanks, I think. As it is Campbell looking at a 2nd and 10 from the 34 Powell.
Yeah, that was just great defense by number 22, Gianni Magdos. At any rate, that was just a great defensive play. Wasn't a bad ball. The receivers where he needed to be, just a good defensive play.
Wide side is the right side. Miller and Clausen, the wideouts there. Campbell traveling to our left. And Powell jumps. There's the marker. That will likely be offsides against Powell as opposed to a false start, and it is. Offsides against the Panthers. The guilty party, Daniel Stanford. At least he started it. May have had some helpers. 3 down lineman Powell. Campbell with 4 or 5 wideouts. Near side, Shanks and Ferguson and Jones, top of the formation. Miller, along with Clausen. Another whistle here, and a marker is tossed. And this is against Campbell, I think. So a false start will give those 5 yards right back to Powell on what was going to be 2nd down and 5.
You know, not to be critical of the coaching or anything, because I don't understand it that well, but what I can say is generally when Hunter starts going in that the faster mode where it's not look at me first and all that, he gets in a groove, and then they change it, you know, and it causes things. It might be nice to keep it straight.
Like changing.
See, he wasn't ready.
Okay, the ball is snapped back to White. He loses control, and Powell has recovered. But I thought I heard a whistle before that happened. Apparently not. So Campbell with 2 turnovers in the first half. There's a marker late. This may be a celebration on Powell. As Powell recovers the football, lost by White at the 42-yard line. The ball came off the body of White and had no chance to get back to it because he came off him at a pretty good pace. This is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Powell Panthers. A little celebration there. So that'll step it off from the 41 back to the 26.
Yeah, going back to what I said, you know, that's a perfect example. I mean, that's exactly what happened. They went fast, slowed it down, jumped off sides, confused on the next play. Hunter White's looking to the sideline and the ball hits him in the chest. They got to get some kind of a groove going. And honestly, I've seen Hunter White in the 2-minute drill. He's really good. He's really good at making decisions on his own and finding that open receiver. I'd love to see him getting that and stay in it for a while.
80 seconds left in this first half of action. Powell is ahead by 30-0 over Campbell. Coming up, the Scott Kitts halftime report brought to you by the commissioner from the 2nd District. Powell has the football now backed up at its 26-yard line. His first thought. Ball's in the near hash. Powell is traveling left to right down Reynolds Field, heading toward the west end zone. Now the officials step in to stop play here before the ball can be snapped. 30-0. Powell is in front of Campbell. As now there's going to be some discussion with the Powell sideline by the referee. 30-0. Powell is in front of Campbell. Powell averaging 34 points per game. Changed at 37 points per game, giving up 21 points per game. Campbell has a 16-point margin in its averages as well, 34 and 18. Both teams coming into today's action 6-1. This is a Region 3 5A game. Powell is unblemished in the region, 3-0. Campbell is 2-1 in the region, losing here on this field to Carnes a few weeks back. Ball in the near hash. Campbell showing blitz. And here it comes. Snap to Potts. In trouble. Being chased. Being bumped. Springing free. Near side 25-30. Steps out of play before he can take a shot from Blake Roberts. That was a wise move at the 33-yard line. 7-yard gain. Thought Josh Heatherly may have had the best chance at him in the backfield. Couldn't finish the deal. It's 2nd down and 3 for Powell.
Yeah, I look for our defensive line to get stronger throughout the night. Second half, I think they're going to start getting a little bit more penetration. But again, you got to watch Potts. He can do some pretty dazzling stuff with his feet sometimes.
Brady and Heatherly and Muncie along that front wall, and now Roberts is up on the front line as well. So a 4-man front. Cougars showing blitz. Here comes Lester. Back to pass. Potts has time. Rolls far side. Pass is nearly intercepted. Defending for the Cougars on the far side, nearly coming up with the football, was Mason Shanks. He was that close to the interception. 3rd and 3, Powell from his 33.
Yeah, a great play by him there. I'm glad he wasn't. I'm glad he didn't miss time. That was a great job of getting his hands up there and almost getting that big pick.
So the Panthers on the near hash, traveling to our right. In white tonight, black numerals, trimmed in orange, black headgear. Cougars with 3 men up front. Powell with 4 receivers, 3 to the left. That's the top of the formation wide side. Pass goes that way. It's complete. 32, 35, 40, 45. Hit is made at the 41-yard line by Wesley Wallen. Wallen with a second big shot tonight, coming in from his safety position there to make the play. 6'1", 175, a senior. Now timeout Powell on what is a first down in a 30-0 game with 56.9 seconds to play. Panthers burning a timeout here. Ahead for the Panthers and the Cougars, each getting some time off from game action. Well, my old college coaches used to say it's not a week off. We work that week. We just don't have a
get
game.
to go play. Yeah.
Just don't have a game. As Powell will play at home against Catholic on Thursday, August 21st. And then Campbell will play back here in 2 weeks against Sevier County. It's fall break next week for the Cougars. October 22nd, the date of that Sevier County game. That will be the last home game of the season, likely, unless the Cougars can forge a home game in the postseason here. Still a long way to go, even though with 2 games left, still a long way to go to sort out that log jam in second place. Carnes, Campbell, and Oak Ridge each at 2-1. Powell at 3-0 atop the region standings. Snap back to Potts, catches it, rolls far side, looks, pumps, throws, pass upfield, caught, stepping out of play beautifully is number 4, the orange, black, and white, J.J. Faust, as he tiptoed right before he went out of play on that far boundary in front of the Powell bench. It's a 1st and 10 Powell at the Campbell 34. Ball's to the far hash. Powell traveling to our right, 49 seconds to play in the opening half. Powell ahead 30-0. It was 16-0 at the end of 1. Powell with 2 touchdowns here in the second quarter. There's a safety among those points. Shotgun set. Stockton the tailback into block. Potts looks, throws, far side, pass caught. Stepping out of play again as the receiver. And catching at that time for Powell is Jervis Brown. May have been a Darius Redmond. One's 8, one's 9. And both are good.
Looks like a 9 to me.
Okay. Then that is Redmond. Darius Redmond. 1st and 10 Powell. Now at the Campbell 22. Ball is on the far hash, away from our broadcast vantage point. Atop the north stands here, Dawson Stadium. Potts and Stockton, the backfield players. The quarterback is Potts, who catches the snap. Looks, he'll look deep. Has time, being chased. Now has time again.
Get up, go after him.
Looking, still being chased. Now he'll roll far side, sets, throws on the run. Pass is caught out of bounds, incomplete. So 29.5 seconds. Cougars kind of gave up on the pressure there a little bit. As Potts, so mobile, came near side, went far side, threw it down that far boundary, caught, but it was out of play. And now it's 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah, you got to play through the whistle. I mean, I don't care what the score is or what's going on. You play to win. You know, to win the at least that play. You may not win the game, but you're going to win that play if you can. Yeah.
5 wide outs, including a slot man for the Panthers on this near side. Jaden Collins is that person. Shotgun formation. Foul, a 1st and change that to 2nd and 10. Potts flushed out of the pocket to the 20, runs 15, far side 10, wheels inside the 10 to the 5, popped out of play on that far boundary, and Powell has a 1st and goal with 20 seconds to play.
Yeah, there's another little trick up his sleeve. He's not afraid to lower his shoulders, so you don't think because he's the quarterback he's not going to hit you. You better get ready.
As the Cougars make the tackle at the 6, where it's a 1st and goal on the far hash for the Powell Panthers, ahead 30-0. 20 seconds to play in this first half of action. 20 seconds away from the Commissioner Scott Kitt's halftime report, which will be all Powell. We'll hear from the Campbell County Marching Band at halftime. Shotgun formation for Potts. Catches the snap. Looks to the west end zone. Has time. Now being pressured. Tosses. End zone. Nearly intercepted by Roberts.
Wow.
Through his hands and then through the intended receiver's hands. As Roberts couldn't hang on. Green couldn't hang on. It's 3rd and goal. Change that 2nd and goal at the 6 of Campbell.
Yeah, nice job by Roberts there. Of course, you'd like for him to be able to hang on to it, but hey, he did what he had to do.
Clock stops and the incompletion, 13 seconds. Powell still wanting more points. Understandably so, 30-0. Ball's in the far hash at the 6-yard line of Campbell. Cougars just spreading its secondary very wide, obviously here. Short space with which to work for the Panthers. Stockton, the tailback, gets the call. Streaks straight up the field. Takes a shot and is dropped. Thought he was going to make the end zone. the Cougars thought differently. Will Lester came in and put a shot on Stockton and pinned him at the 3. They're going to give him the 1 yard line. So for Powell, 3rd and goal from the 1 with 5 seconds to play. Timeout requested. A pause for us, 30-0. Powell ahead of Campbell. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is how some banks see your small business. But your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Powell ahead 30-0, 3rd and goal from the 1 and calling a timeout with 5 seconds to play. And we tossed about the logic during the break there. Maybe some respect for Campbell County, wanting to add more points and distance itself from Campbell.
Well, if they've watched a few of the games, the second half has been where we really laid them up. So.
Well, you know, they watched the film on the Carnes game, which that was a tale of 2 halves.
Exactly.
And here it is, 30-0. Powell on the far hash, the 1 yard line. Big boy package. Under center is Potts. Last play of the half, no doubt.
Fumble.
Ball is loose. Cougars get it. So Campbell County's Blake Roberts comes away with the football. That may be one of our Jacksboro Body Shop collisions of the night, as Roberts comes in with the collision, comes away with a pigskin, and the Cougars have 1 second left. But that stopped the scoring drive in the tracks, dead in the tracks there inside the 5 yard line, as Campbell County trailing 30-0. Jacksboro Body Shop, founded in 1960 by former Jacksboro Eagle football star, the late Harry Burton. When you have a collision, call on Avery and Don at Jacksboro Body Shop. Ball is at the 3 yard line, changed at the 4 yard line. White's a yard deep in the end zone, catches the snap, hands it off. Here comes Lester wheeling all the way past the 10 up near the 15 yard line. That's the last play of the half. And Campbell County and Powell head to the locker room in what is now a 30-0 game in favor of the Powell Panthers, as it is the Commissioner Scott Kitts halftime report. Back in a moment as we'll hear the Campbell County Marching Band perform and see them on TV here coming up in just a shake. But at the break, it is Powell ahead 30-0 over Campbell. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
We've moved. Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
Their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
At the break, it's 30-0. Powell ahead of Campbell County. The Panthers ranked second in the state, 6-1. Campbell 10th in the state, 6-1. And Brent Allen, this first half has been all Powell.
Yeah, no doubt. And I was really surprised that we didn't even attempt to run until I think second quarter. I'm sure they got some kind of a plan. And as we talked about before, second half has been Campbell County's thing this year. If you go back to game one at Chattanooga Central, I believe we were down by 14 maybe then, came back and won big. We've got the opportunity and the ability. You also have to wonder, how does Powell feel? Are they looking at coming back out, keeping their foot on the gas? Are they going to put in some younger players? We'll see what happens, but I don't expect any younger players, don't get me wrong.
Well, as in the Carnes game, Campbell County did not make any adjustments at halftime. Just talked about taking advantage of the opportunities and not passing up some chances to maybe score or keep a drive going, and obviously it proved almost successful, 34 second-half points.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, tonight, I'm sure he's going to talk about missed opportunities, a couple of missed blocks, a couple of drop passes, a few things done differently, and it's a whole different ball game. Catch that interception, get on that ball when it's come. All the little fundamental things that you have to do in football, that's what he's going to talk about. And I doubt he's going to change the major game plan, but he definitely needs to look at something a little different.
It is the Commissioner Scott Kitts halftime report here on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network. Commissioner Scotty Kitts, your hardworking 2nd District Commissioner, from children to seniors in every Campbell County and in between. 2nd District Commissioner Scott Kitts has your best interest at heart. Stay connected. The Campbell County Band coming up here in just a moment on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network. At the break, it's Powell ahead 30-0 over Campbell.
Marathon has the fuel to keep your engine running at peak performance, because you never know where life is going to take you.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at LaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected. Meet our team: Miranda Baird, Judy Brown, Amy Cahill, Amy McGee, Dennis Powers.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years.
It is halftime. The Commissioner Scott Kitts halftime report here on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network. Powell is in front of Campbell 30-0. You're hearing and seeing the Powell Panther Marching Band here performing this evening. The Campbell County Marching Band along here momentarily. We'll have that full band performance for you coming up. Even though Scotty Kitts represents the 2nd District, he is truly a county-wide Campbell County Commissioner. It's the Powell Panthers leading 16-0 after 1 quarter of play, and then 2 more touchdowns in the 2nd quarter to make it 30-0 here at the intermission. Campbell County and Powell both 6-1, and we saw something similar just a few weeks ago when the Carnes Beavers had a dominating first half on Campbell, and the Cougars came back and nearly won the game, nearly forced overtime and a chance to win the game on that Friday night. This is another region matchup here this evening. Powell comes in atop the ledger at 3-0. Campbell tied for second place with Carnes and Oak Ridge, all three teams at 2-1 in region play heading into the last three games of the season for the five teams in the district. It is 30-0. Powell is ahead of Campbell County. Back in a moment. This is the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with three guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected. Meet our team: Miranda Baird, Judy Brown, Amy Cahill, Amy McGee, Dennis Powers.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the Big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
Having the best people to take care of you is just one of the many reasons to make the switch to United Cumberland Bank. Whether you're looking to save for college, buying your first home, or opening a small business, UCB can help. They have all the tools to make your banking experience more convenient. Via United Cumberland Bank, you can deposit checks with your smartphone or pay your bills from home or on the go. Give them a call or just drop in at United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
The Powell Marching Band performing here in the background tonight at Reynolds Field. Powell is ahead 30-0. This is the WLAF Scott Kitts halftime report brought to you by the Commissioner, Scott Kitts. Campbell County Commissioner Scott Kitts is always available. Here's his mobile phone number, 423-201-5871. 201-5871. Scoring in this first half, obviously all Powell, 4 touchdowns and a safety by the defense. Jarvis Stockton started the scoring on Powell's first possession, a 4-yard run. The extra point by Dylan Stooksbury made it 7-0 Powell. Then Stooksbury again after Powell takes over at the Campbell 34-yard line. First and 10, he runs 2 plays, 14 yards, and then a 20-yard run, then a 14-yard run for the touchdown by Stockton, his second touchdown of the night. The extra point by Stooksbury making it 16-0. That comes after the safety on Campbell's second possession in the east end zone. It was 16-0 after 1 quarter of play. Then Powell comes back with 2 more scores in the second quarter. A 62-yard touchdown run by Jaden Collins, and he was speedy on that play. Broke away from defenders at about the 25-yard line and scampered in for the touchdown in the west end zone, making it 23-0 after Stooksbury's extra point. And then at the 35-yard line of Campbell is where Powell took over on his last scoring possession. Jaden Potts to Aiden Redmond for the touchdown score, and then Stooksbury's extra point made it 30-0. Now it is halftime. The Commissioner Scott Kitts halftime report, tied with the Campbell County Marching Band here on Reynolds Field. Powell ahead 30-0 over Campbell at intermission.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars! This is Jim Ferris with E.E. Hill Insurance here in La Follette. E.E.
Kevin Wilson, Kenneth Lay, Brian Taggart, Cecil Powell, and Lauren Powell. Thank you for your support. Thank you, and get ready for Fragile. up here tonight. 3-0, 4-5. That's the whole class.
The Campbell County High School Marching Band under the direction of Adam Wright. Outstanding performance as always. It is intermission. The Scott Kitts halftime report here on WLAF. It's Powell ahead of Campbell by a score of 30-0. Scotty Kitts is your no tax increase county commissioner. Call him on. Remember that Commissioner Kitts ran on a no tax increase platform, and he says he'll do it again in 2022. Stay connected. The second half coming up in just a moment from Reynolds Field. Campbell trailing Powell 30-0. This is the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
And welcome to Charlie's Pizza. We're world famous and always have been. We appreciate everybody's business. Everybody's like family to us. We appreciate you. Come on down and see us.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
The world famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is how some banks see your small business, but your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
We've moved. Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
Their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Skeeter Hucking, and this is Doyle's Tire Shop.
It's the best route. It's where I always come, buddy.
And what's your name, sir?
Robert.
Robert, how often do you come down to Doyle's Tire Shop?
Every time I need tires or a flat fix.
Bobby, how long have you been doing business here at Doyle's?
14, 15 years.
Lace to pearls.
Just for girls and Campbell County Cougars, of course.
Oh, it is.
That's exactly right, Jim, and come and shop with us. Lots of things going on at Lace to Pearls.
Just for girls.
108 South Indiana Avenue behind First Volunteer Bank in what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
Both teams getting a little stretch time here as intermission ran a bit longer than expected. As Campbell is ahead, Powell is ahead of Campbell 30-0 at the Commissioner Scott Kitts halftime. And we're ready to get the second half underway here momentarily, but lengthy performances by the band, good performances, and a little extra time here. And the team's now ready to go for the second half. And we talked about the momentum, the fumble recovery there at the end of the first half, stopping an apparent scoring drive by Powell. And now Campbell County will have a chance to carry that momentum defensively in this second half to start because Powell will receive the football.
Yeah, that's obviously the big issue here is can we get a stop somewhere along the way or maybe right off the bat, cause some kind of an issue, a fumble, an interception, something, and keep that momentum going and get the offense back out on the field, maybe run that two-minute offense, maybe hand the ball to Will Lester a few times, it might change things.
Well, and get the crowd back involved. That's Powell took the crowd out of the game pretty early, and it stayed out much of the first half. As Campbell will kick it off, Latham Carr will do the honors for the Campbell County Cougars, carrying that tee in his left hand. As this will be his first kickoff of the night. Well, had the kickoff on the safety. As Campbell County trails Powell by a score of 30-0. Hearing from C. Lowe, Clarence Lowe, Mr. Versatile. If he was a ball player, he'd be a utility player. Good evening, Clarence. We thank everyone tuning in tonight on whatever platform you may be following the Cougars from WLAF. The ball is teed right there on the X at the 40-yard line down to our right by Latham Carr, who booted from right to left. Deep safeties for Powell, positioned left and right at the 10-yard line. And Campbell and Powell ready to get the second half underway. Powell ahead by a score of 30-0, led 16-0 at the end of the first quarter, and here 30-0 to start the second half. Kickoff goes angling to the far side, high end over end, and a whistle was sounded right when he booted the ball. Campbell may have been offsides.
Well, that's certainly no way to get the momentum. Of course, the kick didn't look like it was going to help us out very much anyway, so maybe we can get a better kick out of this.
Not sure if that was by design or maybe just by accident, as it angled to the far sideline, went out of bounds, or probably around the 30-35-yard line. And now Carr will kick it again for the Campbell County Cougars. Both teams coming into tonight's action 6-1. Both state ranked. Powell number 2, Campbell ranked 10th. Powell up 3-0 in the region. Campbell 2-1 in region games. Here's Carr, the kick, the right toe, kicks it far side to the 17. 20, 25, 30, cuts outside, 40, 45, down the far sideline, finally pushed out by Shanks. No, still on his feet, in play, racing. I thought Shanks had him. To the 15, to the 10. Powell will return the football. 83 yards for a touchdown. That's not quite the momentum we were talking about. As Powell Panthers, Gianni Magnos with the return, 83 yards, and Powell now has a 36-0 lead with 11:40 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, that kid's fast, and I feel like somebody maybe had given up on the play, given up on the tackle. You've got to stay with it, and obviously didn't work out too well for us.
Well, looked like from my vantage point, Shanks had him, but he'd taken somebody else out is what had happened.
Yeah.
And Magdos carries it on for the 83-yard touchdown. Extra point by Stooksbury is good. And there's timeout. The score, Powell 37, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Magnos Gianni with an 83-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. The extra point by Stooksbury, and Powell is ahead 37-0. The deep safeties for Campbell, Clausen nearest us, down to our right at the 10-yard line. At the 8-yard line, far side, Peyton Ferguson. As for Powell, Stooksbury will tee it close to the white X at the 40-yard line, down to our left. We'll kick it from left to right. His team ahead 37-0. At this point, beyond 35 points or 35 points or more, the clock will run continuously until the score becomes closer, perhaps. High interval kick comes far side of the 8 to Ferguson, loses it down his body, picks it up off the turf, races upfield 20 to the 25-yard line. Made a whole lot out of nothing as it began there for Peyton Ferguson as he hits face first at the 26-yard line. Tackle made downfield by Jonte Dunn for the Powell Panthers, leading Campbell 37-0. As the Cougars, without the services of C.J. Allen tonight, our broadcast crew, without the services of Les Martin. Les also on injured reserve. We wish you a speedy recovery, Les. The tailback, Blake Roberts. 4 wideouts for Campbell. Near side on the wide side, Clausen, Shanks, and Jones. Top of the formation right. On the short side is Ethan Miller. And the Cougars, 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line. First chance on offense here in the second half. White throws, complete. Shanks drops it. Had it at the 30-yard line. Couldn't hang on. Defenders to strip it away. J.J. Faust among the trio of defenders there, battling with Mason Shanks. It's 2nd and 10 Campbell.
Yeah, just good defense there. He had the ball, but just got it knocked loose.
Cougars in blue as Lester hustles on. Shanks checks out. Roberts checks out as well. Cougars in blue jerseys, white numerals trimmed in orange, white headgear, and the orange breeches. Now Roberts will stay in. Campbell in the far hash at his 25, traveling from right to left toward the La Follette end zone on the east end of this football field. Snap goes directly to Roberts. Roberts flies ahead, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a shade beyond. Cale Sanders with the tackle for the Powell Panthers. Clock rolling. We're under 10 minutes to play in this third quarter. 37-0. Powell in front of Campbell. At last check, Greenville was ahead of Oak Ridge late in the game there at Greenville. Shotgun formation for Hunter White. As an up man blocking back, Brent Lester. His tailback basically to the right of White is Blake Roberts. Powell with 3 men on the front wall. Rushing 5. White to throw, near side, pass is caught on the sliding grab by Clausen at the 35-yard line. Very close to the first down. Let's see where the spot is. It's the 35. He needed to get it. Nothing going to say a first down. Thought he was short. 1st and 10 Campbell. And Gianni Magnos there with the tackle for the Powell Panthers.
Great catch by Clausen there.
Yeah, sliding grab by number 10 in the orange and blue. Cougars across the front wall, Osborne, White, Snodderly, Webb, and Pierce. The wideouts, Miller on this near side. And then the men of the backfield, White and Lester and Roberts. Handoff, Roberts right side is driven back. Line of scrimmage, the 35. He'll be given the 35. It was driven back about a yard as he hit into the wall there. As Cannon Lusby makes the play. Campbell trailing 37-0. Ball's in the near hash. Campbell traveling to our left. Second down at 10. First down marker at the 45, and somebody jumps. Powell jumped, but did Campbell move first is the question. It is a offsides call against Powell. So Campbell.
Yeah, we're supposed to move.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, Campbell picks up the 5-yard mark off, 2nd and 5 here. Ball's in the near hash at the 40-yard line. Campbell traveling to our left. Jones and Clausen, the wideouts of this short side. Top of the formation is Miller. Campbell has Lester in the backfield along with White, plus another blocking back. Blocking back Desmond Gilbert for Campbell. So Lester carries it out to the 43-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and short for Campbell. We'll call it 3rd down and a long 2. Ball's to the near hash.
Powell has an entirely different front defensive line in there.
Shotgun snap to White, hands it off, tailback. Here's Lester. Lester sliding ahead to the 48-yard line. Nice. 1st and 10, Campbell. It doesn't take him long to regain that running back form, does it?
That's right.
To the 48 goes Will Lester, and Campbell has a 1st and 10 on his first possession of the second half. This drive began back at the 25-yard line. Ball's to the near hash at the 49-yard line of Powell. Shotgun set. Blocking back is Desmond Gilbert. Wideouts near side, Clausen and Jones. Top of the formation, which is the wide side. That's Ethan Miller. We had 2 big scores a week ago in the 14-6 win over the Dragons at Clinton. 4 men to rush for Powell. Now 5. White looks, throws, pass, caught. Jones near sideline, pushed out of play. As Jones is saying, I caught it. The official says incomplete. I thought he caught it too. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looked to me like he had it there as he went out of bounds. He had full control.
Jones, big first half receiving for Campbell County. And
brought Nolan back in, I see.
Big number 99, Walter Nolan, 6'4", 325. Depending on what he had to eat at mid-game break there, maybe. He is the top lineman in the country for the 2022 class. Shotgun snap to White. Throws far side quickly. Leaping grab made by Miller. He's dropped to the back at the 42-yard line. An 8-yard connection. What an effort by Ethan Miller. And Campbell keeps this drive alive that began back at the Cougar 25-yard line. 37-0. Powell in front, 5:43 and counting, 3rd quarter. Ball's in the far hash at the 42 of the Powell Panthers. Campbell traveling to our left. Panthers rushing 6. Handoff goes to Lester, hits a wall. 4th and 2. Lester ran into just a wall of Powell defenders. First man there, Caleb Sanders. Cougars lost a yard, looks like.
Pretty active linebacker they've got there. And Sanders.
No question. Reminds you a little bit maybe of Will Lester.
Yeah.
Blocking back is Desmond Gilbert. The tailback is Lester. The wideouts, Ethan Miller, top of the formation to the right. Near side, Clausen and Jones. Change that. That may be Shanks on that top of the formation spot for the wideout. Shotgun formation. Snodderly snaps to White. Catches, throws, pass in traffic. Caught by Clausen. 1st down. He's taken to the turf at the 38-yard line. Clausen in traffic as White threaded the needle quickly to Skylar Clausen, and Campbell keeps the drive going. 1st and 10 at the 38 of Powell.
Yeah, another big play from Clausen.
As Shanks will split wide right along with Clausen as Miller hustles to the short side, which is the near side. Powell with 4 linemen to rush. May send 5 or 6 as they have the last little bit. The blocking back is Desmond Gilbert. The tailback, Brent Lester. Caleb Osborne, Jaden White, Joseph Snodderly, Storm Webb and Jordan Pierce, the front wall. Handoff, Lester. Lester pounds forward to the 35, cradles the football as he falls to his back. This for Campbell County, a gain of a couple of yards, 2nd and 8 for the orange and blue. Tackle made by the center of that line by the Powell Panthers, led by Stephen Souls. 3:48, clock rolls, third quarter, 37-0. Panthers of Powell ahead of Campbell. Near side is Michael Houston, the wide out. Top of the formation for the Cougars. Shanks and Ferguson. Here's the snap to White. Throws. Near side. It is for Houston. Can't make the catch, but he had his hands out of the traffic. Defenders knocked it away. That was Clausen as a wide out a moment ago and not Ferguson. It's 3rd and 8.
I think Houston's a freshman.
Well, that's
or a sophomore. Let me check on that.
He's quite an impressive-looking young man. Very athletic. Campbell 3rd and 8, ball on the near hash. Campbell works its way toward the big blue and orange end zone with the Cougars spelled out there on this nice new turf field named the John T. Jack Reynolds Field. Shotgun snap to White, catches it on the move, rolls far side, throws on the run, pass is incomplete as the Cougar receiver, Shanks, fell down or was knocked down on the far boundary. 4th and 8 for Campbell.
Actually, according to the roster, he's a senior. I don't know where I got that. I think maybe this is his first year of actually playing football.
Okay.
And that's where I got that from.
Could have used him 3 other years.
Yes, we could.
Yeah. Desmond Gilbert checks out. Clausen along with Jones and Shanks serve as the wideouts, top of the formation, which is the wide side right. Near side on the short side is Miller. Campbell moving to the left. Big Walter Nolan lining up along that front wall for the Hall's Red Devils. 6'4", 325 or thereabouts. Campbell County shotgun snap to White. Looks, throws, pass, incomplete, nearly one-handed by Shanks. Most times he would have caught it, and Campbell turns it over on downs. 1:45 and counting, third quarter. Powell ahead 37-0. So Powell will have a good spot to start this first drive of the second half for Powell, as Gianni Magnos ran the opening kickoff to start the second half. Back 83 yards for the touchdown to start the second half of action. Powell will scrimmage from its 36 on the near hash, traveling to the right. That's toward the west end zone.
That quarter went quick.
Oh, it did. Shotgun snap to Potts. Throws to the man out of the flats. That is Shelton. Throw goes far side to the 40, out to the 43-yard line. Sizable gain by Jarvis Stockton. I called him Shelton Stockton with the catch and the run. It's a second down play for Powell. Second down, a long 2, more like 3. We'll need to get to the 46 for the first down. Ball's in the far hash as the umpire spots it down on the stripe. Potts, so good at quarterback for Powell. See, is the man that makes this engine go on this offense. Shotgun snap to Potts. Sweeping handoff to his tailback. Tries to turn the corner. Can't do it, as that was the man who ran the ball back for the touchdown just a while ago. Magnus.
Yeah, he's got wheels. If he can get around the corner, he's going to be tough to deal with. We did a nice job of stringing him out there, though. Looks like Caleb Muncie, or maybe Zach Brady out there stringing him out, and then Roberts pushing him out of bounds.
Tackle for a loss, 3rd and 4. That's the end of the third quarter. The timeout for us. Powell 37, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
It's Campbell trailing Powell as we head to the fourth quarter here on Reynolds Field, 37-0. We talked about a game that's had this complexion or this taste tonight. It really takes a lot of the starch out when you talk about the Jacksburg Body Shop collision of the game, or the T-Cat when you talk about the Chet play of the game. A little tough for everybody involved.
I've got a thought for the collision so far.
Okay, good enough. Shotgun snap to Potts. Those near side, pass caught, tackle made. Spun out of play on the near sideline of the midfield line. That's Michael Houston to make the play on Powell's Darius Redmond. Are you going to share that thought now or keep us in suspense?
I was thinking about the Will Lester hit down here to stop the first down. That was big.
That was big.
Good hit, good, strong, solid hit.
Okay, let's keep that one in mind. I like that. Teams have swapped sides of the football. We're in the fourth quarter now. Powell second, changed that 1st and 10 from his 49. 37-0 in favor of Powell. Under 12 minutes to play. Back to pass. Potts being chased. Springs free. Comes near sideline. Cannot outrace Lester as he chases him out of play. Smart move by Potts, as Lester is there to force him out at the 43-yard line, but not before he picks up close to 8 yards. 2nd and 3, Powell on the near hash of the Campbell 43.
He's one of those guys you just can't really get a solid hit on. He's shifty and just a smart player and has good legs. He just gets what he can get most of the time. But again, like I said, sometimes when you think he's going to go out of bounds, he'll lower his shoulder.
Well, you probably have to factor really good vision in there for him as well. He sees the field so well. Handoff, tailback, first down Powell. Crashes forward to the 39-yard line. Gain of close to 4, maybe 5. Either way, it's a 1st and 10 for Powell. Brady in on the stack there for Campbell County on the play. As Powell ahead 37-0 and allows the clock to run. We're at 10:15 to play in the fourth quarter. The T-Cats wrap-up show brought to you by our friends at Tennessee College of Applied Technology. We'll visit with the coach, either Matt Price or perhaps Justin Price. A couple of Cougars will join us as well. Pump fake by Potts. Looks, throws, a strike. Complete, and a tackle made at the 20-yard line by the Campbell County Cougars. Skylar Clausen coming in to make the play on the speedy Gianni Magdos. Magdos has had quite a night all here in the second half. Didn't see much in the first half, or at least he didn't get to the football very much in the first half. Ball is on the near hash at the 20 of Campbell.
He's probably one of the best athletes on the field. It's just a size thing. If he was 6'1", he'd be getting offers just like the other guys.
Ball on the near hash. Powell in all white tonight, ahead of Campbell. Handoff, tailback, tries the right side, picks up a few yards. Brian Belcher, who's carried several times tonight in a backup role. Tackle made by Zach Brady. Brady, such a good-looking athlete, number 15. Heatherly checks out for Campbell along that front wall. Mikey Albright comes in. He's played a few snaps tonight here as well for the Powell Panthers. 2nd down and 4. Spot to make is almost to the 10-yard line for the first down. Powell can make a first down without making a 1st and goal. Potts looks, throws, near side, end zone, overshoots his intended target, incomplete. Wallen defending for Campbell. Jaden Collins, the intended target here on this left or near side of the end zone. This is only the second top 10 matchup on the Hill. The first one came in 2013, Campbell and Oak Ridge. Campbell County won that game. I always remember Nick Bailey in that last touchdown running to the east end zone to make the final score for Campbell County, winning over Oak Ridge that night. Handoff, tailback on 3rd down. Has it 1st and goal inside the 5. Rolled down at the 3-yard line by the Campbell County Cougars. First man there, Bryson Garrison for the orange and blue. But Powell is knocking on the door of the end zone again here on the east side, the left end zone. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 7:50 and counting, fourth quarter. 37-0 Powell. Powell averaging 37 points per game, and they're right on that average here. Giving up 21 points per game. They've not done that tonight. Powell has had a couple of games where it struggled a little bit. Struggled with Halls, winning 14-7, but won nonetheless. Potts catches the snap, low pass, bobbled and caught, and tackle
Nice.
made by the Campbell County Cougars. How nice is that by the Campbell County Cougars? Coming over to make that play, Devin Jones slides in to snag the defender, the receiver who caught the ball after he bobbled it forever. Nice play on the defense and the offense, but it's a loss of a yard, 2 yards. Second and goal from the 4 for Powell, now on the far hash. Working its way to the east or left end zone here on Reynolds Field. 7 minutes and counting. Fourth quarter, Powell ahead. Handoff, tailback, not much doing. First man there for Campbell County, number 23, Bryson Garrison. Getting help from some fellow Cougars. As Powell ahead 37-0. Fog is settling in on the field here.
Haven't seen that in a while.
I haven't either. I was at Bowling Green University the last time I saw that. The fog just settled down on the field that day. It was just a strange weather day. Clear skies here tonight. Fog over Reynolds Field. Handoff, tailback. Got not past the defender by the Cougars on 3rd and goal. And that was a nice play by Zach Brady. He's had some moments this season, some big ones. 2 interceptions returned for touchdowns, namely. As Powell is looking at a 4th and goal from the 4, 5:58 to play in the ball game, ahead 37-0. And the Panthers will attempt a field goal as Dylan Stooksbury will kick it from the far hash. The 11-yard line, a 21-yard attempt through the east uprights. There's the snap. The spot is good. The kick looks good from here, and it is. And Powell is ahead by a score of 40-0. There's timeout. 5:35 to play in the ball game. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Dual Tire Shop Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue.
21 yards pushes the score out to 40-0. The Panthers ahead of Campbell. This game will drop the Cougars to 2-2 in the region, 6-2 overall. Powell will improve to 7-1. And then 4-0 in the region in the top spot. Greenville improves to 8-0 and will maintain its number 1 ranking in 4A as it wins tonight handily over Oak Ridge 35-9. When was the last time you saw Oak Ridge at 2-5?
Wow.
That must have been a child.
I think it was in the 1950s, they said, was the last time.
Well, I remember there was a stretch in the 90s that they had one rough year. May not have been a losing season, though. Kickoff from right to left in the fog. High, taken by the Cougars. That's Ferguson. Ferguson streaks to the 25 to the 30, out to the 37-yard line. As Campbell County goes on offense 1st and 10 from its 38-yard line. Trailing Powell 40-0.
Sure like to get some points on the board. Got 5 minutes.
And counting. That's the catch.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the only downside for the Cougars in a game like this. You don't have a chance to really make a comeback of sorts when the clock continues to roll. Ball's in the far hash. Cougars traveling from left to right down Reynolds Field. Blake Roberts is the tailback. And the new quarterback in the game is Landon Hensley, number 14 in the orange and blue. Readies, catches the snap, looks, throws, pass, nearly caught by Jones and then nearly intercepted by the Powell Panthers. So Jones had a crack at it, and so did Brian Belcher. Belcher playing on offense and defense. If that was Belcher, yes, well, there could be two number 15. Okay, all right, thought there might have been 2 number 15s, but he is playing offense and defense. Fairly common in high school. 4 receivers in the wide out set, near side. Clausen Miller and Jones. Top of the formation is Michael Houston. Houston's on the short side. 3 men, maybe 4 to rush, and that's the case for Powell. Here's Hensley gunning it downfield for Jones.
Pretty
he
ball.
has it inside the 30. Tumble to the turf at the 25-yard line. Devin Jones for Campbell County.
Wow.
38 yards worth.
Yeah, nice touch on that ball. I'm surprised Jones could see it in that fog. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing as the fog is settling in on the field here. As Campbell County, 1st and 10 at the 34, changed at the 24. The 29, how about that, on the Powell end of the football field. That was a 34-yard connection. I stand corrected. Hensley catches the snap, looks right all the way, guns deep. There is Houston in the end zone, can't get to it. A marker's tossed, a defender was on his back, and the official caught it. 3:07 to play, clock continues rolling. It's 40-0 in favor of the Powell Panthers. 2 flags in the end zone. So pass interference will move the ball closer to the Powell goal. Campbell trailing 40-0. Powell with the chance. You may can hear those in the distance. The Powell fan section basically to our front and then to the left at the end of the stands. Now the umpire steps it off inside the 15-yard line. Right at the 14. A little foggy. As Coach Ken Sparks used to say, it gets foggy at Mossy Creek. This is not Mossy Creek, but it's the next best thing, I guess. 2:19 and counting, 40-0. Hensley rolls far side. Hits his head as he throws, and the pass is, I'm guessing, incomplete.
Yeah,
if you're watching on WLAF TV, you're seeing the fog as we are. On radio, you just think we're foggy, I guess. 2 minutes and counting, 40-0. Powell ahead. Ball is resting on the near or right hash. Stotterly to snap with his right hand to Hensley. Tailback is Blake Roberts. Wide out near side, short side is Houston. Top of the formation, I think, is Jones and Clausen and Ferguson. That's Miller. Clausen, Miller, and Jones. Clock continues ticking away. Cougars want to get a chance to get some points here. Down 40-0. Hensley catches the snap, spins out, throws near side, complete to Houston. 10, Houston 5. Houston is shoved out of play to get in. He's in. Touchdown at the pylon, Campbell County.
He even had a little dance stored up, ready to go.
Campbell County is on the board on the near side pylon at the goal line. Houston, he plays like he's a senior, even though this is his first season. Nice catch from Michael Houston, and Campbell trails 40-6. The clock stops because we're under a 35-point margin here. 1:16 to play. As if that matters, I guess. Miller to snap. White to hold. There's the snap. It's spotted. The kick by Carr. Good through the west uprights. And Campbell has carved it down to 40-7. With 1:16 to play, there's timeout. Powell ahead of Campbell 40-7. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF, the Olds Tire Shop Sports Network.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, tankless and tankless. The tankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Rinnai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Rinnai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
In this 14th meeting between Powell and Campbell in a series that goes back to 2002, Powell is poised to pick up its 10th win in this series. Campbell has won 4 times. Last season, Powell won 48-13. tonight. Powell on its way to, at least at this point, a 40-7 victory. Latham Carr tees the football in the fog on the black tee at the white X at the 40-yard line down to our left. As Matthew Moore's getting a picture of the fog.
That's about all you can see.
May not see it again for a while here. As Carr readies to kick with the right toe, left to right. 1:16 left in the ball game. Toe. Carr with a toe. Near side, end over end, will come off the turf to the receiver. Swings to the far side. Continues running laterally. Heads upfield a little bit to the 35. About to the 40-yard line, maybe the 38. As that is Connor Wheeler. He's played quite a bit here in this second half. And Powell has the football with 65 seconds to play. Campbell County Special Teams player downfield, number 12, Latham Carr.
He can kick and tackle.
He got it started, yeah.
I can't see it, but I'm told it's there.
Pat Peevely says he can't see either. Or Pat Peevely on the PA here. Lock in the back is the call against the Powell Panthers.
Wow, that took it way back.
As the ball is resting at the 19 of Powell on the far hash. I keep thinking if I can look over the top of my glasses, I can see better, but
it doesn't help.
Obviously, it doesn't help. We'll visit with Coach Matt Price or perhaps Coach Justin Price on the T-Cat Cougar wrap-up show here in just a little while. We'll name our Chet play of the game, our Jasper Body Shop collision of the game. Powell first and 10 from its 19. Handoff, and the ball is carried in the fog out to the 24-yard line. Gain of 5. 2nd and 6. Now, this is where the lit down marker really comes in. I hadn't thought about that.
Wow, look at that.
It's not every day you're calling a game in the fog. Caleb Muncie, big number 19 on that play for the Campbell County Cougars. 43 seconds, maybe the last play of the game, this one here. Potts, I think, takes the snap. Hands it off. Ball carrier coming upfield to the 35. First down to the 40. Spun down finally by 4 Cougars at the 43-yard line. And Wallen is there for Campbell, along with Zach Brady. And let's see who else was in on that mix. Peyton Gilbert was in there, too, as well for Campbell County. 18 seconds. Powell has the first down on that play, ahead 40-7. And that, as we thought, maybe it is the last play of the game. Campbell County falls tonight as number 10 meets number 2, and number 2 comes out ahead. That's number 2, Powell, against number 10, Campbell. 40-7, the Panthers winning, leading 16-0 after the first quarter. 2 touchdowns and a safety. 2 touchdowns in the second quarter to make it 30-0 at halftime. Powell returns the second half kickoff to make it 37-0. They kicked a field goal to make it 40-0, and now Campbell scores here late in the game. Michael Houston, his perhaps first catch. Certainly his first touchdown catch as a Campbell County Cougar. The Cougars missing C.J. Allen sorely tonight. He'll be back in a couple of weeks when the Cougars return to action right here against Sevier County in what should be an exciting football game. Tonight, the final score, Powell wins 40-7 over Campbell, improving to 7-1 on the season. More importantly, 4-0 and solidifying that top spot in Region 3 5A, as it's left Campbell and Carnes and Oak Ridge to battle for that second place spot. 3rd and 4th positions. Top 4 teams will get into the postseason. But Powell now has an edge in this series of 10 wins to 4 in what was the 14th meeting here tonight. Powell will play against Catholic at home on Thursday, October 21st. I would guess that's a Mark Packer game on the Thursday night rivalry. Powell and Catholic, that's going to be quite a slugfest.
I'd say it would.
We talked about the Powell schedule. Powell's only loss this season was at Maryville to the Red Rebels. Of course, the Rebels are out of this region. They're in 6A. And Campbell will have a week away from action next Friday. It's fall break. Sevier County's Bears will come into town and take on Campbell. We'll have the coverage for you right here on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network. Special thanks to Isaac's Training Room, one of our sponsors tonight, Isaac Pratt. We thank you, Isaac, and Jack McCravey and Company of Precision Auto Care. And happy birthday to you, Jack, this week as you celebrate. We'll be back to talk about our Chet play of the game and, of course, our Jacksboro Body Shop collision of the game. That's coming up here in just a little bit on the TCAT Cougar wrap-up show as we invite you to stay connected. The final score tonight from Dawson Stadium, Powell 40, Campbell 7. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at lafollettepcp.com.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from La Follette Multiply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all at Muncify.
Here we go! Let's go blue and white! We got this! You go high!
Marathon has the fuel to keep your engine running at peak performance. Because you never know where life is going to take you.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in a surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
It's Powell winning over Campbell tonight by a score of 40-7. With Brent Lester, Jim Freeman in for Les Martin tonight. Thanks to our crew, Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, Warren Kitts, Nika Robbins, and Network Control as the Cougars fall to 6-2 on the season, more critically to 2-2 in the region. Powell improves to 4-0 in region games, stays atop the region standings, and now 7-1 is the Powell record. We've talked about play of the game, players of the game, collision of the game. How about the Jacksboro Body Shop collision of the game tonight?
I liked Will Lester down the right end zone down here. That was a big play and a big hit, and it was clean. There was nothing ugly. He got up. He did it the right way. I like to see that. That's my collision of the game.
Okay. Are we naming a player of the game?
Well, that's going to be tough. You know, we're going to have to probably give it a few more minutes. Maybe the next time around.
Okay. We'll come back and do that here in just a moment. And, of course, we talked about the Chet play of the game.
Yeah, play of the game. I mean, when you've got one touchdown, it's kind of tough not to go with the touchdown. So I'm thinking the Houston touchdown here in the end zone late in the game was probably the play of the game.
Michael Houston, not that tough of a catch, I thought, but his effort at the pylon on this near edge of the end zone, on the west end zone, was really an effort.
Yeah, I think so too. And again, we talked about he doesn't have a lot of experience, but he certainly showed that he has the ability, and he may be a weapon, on down the line. A couple more games and we get into the playoffs, he could be a weapon that we didn't know we had.
Well, he's very athletic. That's pretty obvious, but tonight he got in on several plays tonight, and maybe his most action all season.
I think so, and it was good to see. It's a nice change of pace, and again, it also gives us that one extra weapon that we really weren't expecting this year.
We'll talk with the coach, Matt Price, or maybe Justin Price coming up, whichever decides to come join us this evening. Maybe some Cougar players will come along as well. We'll see. As the fog is settling in, things are a little, different or maybe kind of odd with all that fog settling in late in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of how I feel inside after this loss. A little foggy, it's tough. I don't know how much C.J. Allen not being in there had to do with this game, but it certainly seems like it would have changed things. Maybe not for a win, maybe not for a huge difference, but I certainly think we'd have had a much different outcome in the end.
Well, I think our offense probably would have had an opportunity to maybe have mixed it up a shade more than it did.
Exactly, and that's what we really needed. We became so one-dimensional that they just kept pinning their ears back and coming after Hunter White, who did a fantastic job tonight. Can't take away. I mean, he obviously doesn't have the stats that he would like to have, but he just plays gutsy and just keeps fighting, getting sacked, getting back up, going at it again. Really proud of Hunter White.
It's Powell winning tonight over Campbell, 40-7. Back in a moment. This is the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
I'm Tracy Lobertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thank you, Tracy. This 3-bed, 2-bath home is located on a quiet, dead-end street just a few minutes from I-75, Norris Lake, and Norris Dam. Situated on just over an acre, located at 406 Meredith Road in Caryville, the exterior offers storage buildings, a barn with fencing around it, and an oversized 2-car carport. The interior offers a large all-season sunroom with lots of natural lighting. Laminate and tile flooring throughout, along with updated fixtures and cabinets, make this home feel cozy and move-in ready. Split bedroom plan with primary bedroom with en-suite bath on one end, with 2 more bedrooms and a bath on the other end. If you're looking for a home in the country, yet close to modern conveniences, this is it, and it's currently priced at $175,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Hello, Cougar fans. I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected. Meet our team: Miranda Baird, Judy Brown, Amy Cahill, Amy McGee, Dennis Powers.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's, 423-562-4928, 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
Tonight on Reynolds Field, Powell comes away with a big win, 40-7 over Campbell, and Jim Freeman in for Les Martin this evening. Brent Allen, I'm not sure we thought we'd see this kind of game tonight, number 2 in the state, number 10 in the state, but obviously Campbell missing a big weapon and C.J. Allen. Things changed from the very beginning of this game.
Yeah, I agree. It's just it's a different feel, and I don't know how much chemistry has to do with it, but C.J. and Hunter have been playing together for a long time. I think there's a comfort zone there with each other. They know what the other one's going to do. CJ knows which direction, you know, Hunter's going to run if he's getting chased, and they kind of work together that way. I mean, of course they make mistakes as well, but it certainly hurts, and I think that chemistry was hurting. It didn't seem to hurt Hunter's play. I thought he played well. I just don't think that the connection was there, and it kind of messes up the way things operate. And of course, not having any running back in the backfield for a lot of the night, you know, that certainly makes a difference for the defense.
No question. How about the WLAF player of the game tonight?
I think we should go with Will Lester. I mean, he just, you know, didn't have any, touchdowns or anything like that, but he was there, and he played both ways tonight. The few times he did get to run the ball, he did a good job. He kept it secure. Just defensively had a big night, as he has been. I mean, we expect that anymore, and it's almost like a common thing. But he does deserve credit for it. He played hard both ways, and I think that's our player of the game. Player of the game,
Brent Lester. Will. Well, you know, Brent's wanting all this credit. That's Will's dad, if you don't know. But Brent sits down in front of us here on the broadcast, and we got him on the air, 2 or 3 times? I did. You did.
Twice tonight. Actually, 3 times because you called me Brent Lester a minute ago. When you're talking
Brent Lester. Oh, my gosh. You're Brent Allen. Is that right?
That's the last I heard. Yeah,
okay.
Last I heard.
Well, my day starts at 2 a.m., so I'm really foggy. Wow. It's foggy out here, but I'm really foggy. Stay connected. We'll talk more on the T-Cat Cougar Wrap-Up Show in just a moment. It's Powell winning over Campbell 40-7. This is the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network. T-Cat is a Cat fan. T-Cat at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. T-Cat makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Having the best people to take care of you is just one of the many reasons to make the switch to United Cumberland Bank. Whether you're looking to save for college, buying your first home, or opening a small business, UCB can help. They have all the tools to make your banking experience more convenient. Via United Cumberland Bank, you can deposit checks with your smartphone or pay your bills from home or on the go. Give them a call or just drop in at United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at lafollettepcp.com.
It's Campbell falling tonight at home. The 10th-ranked Cougars lose to the 2nd-ranked Powell Panthers 40-7. Jim Freeman in for Les Martin, Brent Allen, not Brent Lester, Brent Allen. Thank you for not a fun night for any Cougar fans, that's for sure, but thank you for a good night on the broadcast.
Likewise, and I'll say, it's tough. These nights are always tough, but I will point out this to the fans at home. There was a time not so long ago that this is relatively common. These kind of games where we're on the losing end, 40-50 to nothing. This is a different program than it used to be, and it's still gaining. Even when some of these seniors graduate, there's a lot of great juniors and younger coming up. I mean, the quarterback coming up looks like he's got some real talent, and I think at this point we just have to accept this one as for what it is and start looking ahead. We've got an extra week to heal and prepare for Sevier County. Hopefully C.J. Allen will be back and be able to help out with the offense and hopefully get something going there. And finish up the season with Oak Ridge, who's going to be looking to get some points against us because they're having a rough year.
They are. Oak Ridge now 2-5 after falling at Greenville to the Green Devils tonight. Final score here: Powell wins over Campbell 40-7. This is the T-Cat Cougar Wrap-Up Show for Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, Warren Dub Kitts, Mr. Cougar, and Nika Robbins back in network control, and Brent Allen. Jim Freeman saying so long from Dossett Stadium. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson.
This is Jim Ferris.
This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lansden Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is Senator Ted Yeager.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with CNL Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans. This is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Marathon has the fuel to keep your engine running at peak performance, because you never know where life is going to take you.
Marathon, available locally from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
Hello, this is 2nd District County Commissioner Scott Kitts. It's an honor to serve you. Go Cougars!
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hi, this is Teresa Dabney from Chat, Community Health of East Tennessee, meeting the need, and we cheer for the Cougars.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.